awkward spaces. Hello, people. I'm just letting people come and cleaning off my glasses and gonna complain about this damn landscape. Just gets on my nerves. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Wax. How are you guys doing? I'm doing. I'm good. I just took some medicine for my itching because my phosphors are really high, and it gave me freaking heartburn. So I'm a little bit pissed the hell off because I was 100% fine right before taking that medicine, and my freaking chest hurt. Just ridiculous. Take medicine only for it to cause a whole nother damn problem. Just stupid. Okay, anyway. So, y'all, I hope y'all are having a good Friday. Sorry, this heartburn is for freaking real. Okay. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good Friday. I plan on doing um a good little a good we got a lot of shit to talk about, y'all. I mean, for real, for real. And we're going to actually stay on track. Um this live will not be long. And we know our lives are like 5 hours, so I'm meaning it won't be like that, even though usually when I say that, it still do. But it probably won't because I plan to stay on topic and carry my ass to bed rather sooner than later because I told you guys earlier in the week I have, excuse me, my cousin passed Sunday, and we have family coming in, and so I need to, be rested and things like that. But not before we talk shit about these topics, okay? So the things we are going to go over, just give you a run through. Um, K. Michelle and Tamar, T.I. and his daughter Deja, Nicki Minaj and 6ix9ine, Eva Marcell pertaining to the housewives, B. Simone, honey, B. Simone. We got to read that ass for Phil. Excuse me, rapist redneck, um, grab him by the punani, Trump, white people president, because, I'll just say Republican president. The Boogaloo organization, if you've heard of that. If not, I will get you caught up on it. ABC executives and their racism against Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny. I think her last name is Houston or Houston something, which should not be surprising. So when them heifers was surprising, I was like, girl, have a seat. What else? The government, and it's doing some tricky shit with our phone pertaining to COVID-19. Jay-Z and his 5011 kids that he refused to claim. We've been and told y'all that Blue Ivy is not that ninja's first child. That's why when he sat on Oprah's couch doing that whack ass interview, just looking stupid as all get out, talking about, I had to learn how to be a father. I was nervous too. It was like he went through some new shit. Ain't no damn other nigga went through. Everybody that's a first time father, which you are not a first time father, has to go through that because they're ding 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 what the first time a father. So you and Oprah sitting on a couch looking at each other like y'all are making some moment in history was some bullshit. Claim your other children, okay? That you we'll get to his ass. Bobby Lights in that weird ass situation. I think he thought it was a read that he did to Kaya on the behalf of Trina, and why Trina can't ever make her own damn reads. Why is this nigga Captain Save Trina? Trina, get it together. You can't be being called that as bitch and they can't read a bitch fulfilled. No, ma'am. Quit sending your cousin to do so. Your pretend cousin at that. Stormy Wellington and that bullshit she tried to pull on. Okay, Ashley B just let us know as soon as she gets off work, she will be here. Just so y'all, the ones that wanted to know what that pop was. Hey Charlene, hey Viper, hey Claudia, baby cakes. Okay, where was I at? Oh, Angela Simmons and that. I don't like Angela Simmons, y'all. I don't. Angela Simmons and her TV stalker made a debut, his TV debut. Woo! Some people shouldn't get their ass on TV because if you're already not liked, mm, we'll get to that. Little Kim and Mano, he set up on Angie Martinez show and just told all they damn business for absolutely no reason. Mm. So those are the topics. And then of course we will talk about whatever in between that you guys want to talk about or want to bring up. Or, hell, I ain't mentioned I just didn't completely forgot. YouTube is being stingy with the notifications because I sure ain't getting any. Girl, that's why I be trying to tell people because yeah, they mm, they doing some weird shit. They always on some, hey Abby, baby mama. They always on some bull. They always on some bull. Okay. So let's start off with K Michelle and Tamar, as well as Tamar's boyfriend, and the controversy around them, all the videos that was made in this dumb bullshit that we having to address. Just everybody. But Tamar needed to have a seat in this situation. I'll give Tamar a pass, but the boyfriend in the comment section, and K Michelle, they all needed to promptly find their ass to the nearest seat. Okay? And I will explain why. If you don't know what they did, celebrities have been making a change since this pandemic by talking to their fans on Instagram, basically, and pumping up the views. And then, the more views they get, more clicks, more money. So, yeah, she is still with the African dude. Um, I don't even know his name because I didn't care to know all that much. I just didn't sitting through that long ass video, which wasn't like long, but dude, you could have got straight to the point in about 2 sentences. Yeah, I know. Don't ever get a job at the post office. Wait, where did that come from? Where did we get the post office from? I missed a comment or some shit. Oh, okay, because she said she ain't seen you in forever. And you saying, yeah, because you work at the post office, they be working your ass like a dog. See, I can read it between the lines. I know y'all. I know y'all. But, back on the point. Okay. And see, y'all, now y'all know I'm going to have to get off point sometimes. This is what. I curled my hair last night, with the little rollers and stuff. And when I got up this morning, it was I swear it was like Shirley Temple, just individual cute little curls. It was 90 degrees today. It wasn't rainy or nothing. This shit has fallen. Just that side want to stay frizzy. Now I think they lied to me. Okay, they said this was supposed to be Persian and something hair. I believe this is white folks hair. And I'm not into the market of buying white folks hair. Okay? I'll gladly wear synthetic before I wear white folks hair because it does shit like this over here. Okay? See how that frizz over there? and drop and shit like that. Persians, Indians, and they hair texture don't do that. That's why they are the most popular. Okay, don't nobody be voluntarily wearing white people hair but white people. Now I'm not saying that on a negative perp of white people, but they hair is not the bomb.com either. The shit get frizzy and drop and do all types of shit just like ours do, which is the whole reason half the time we be doing wearing other folks' hair because we don't want to be doing all the extra shit we got to do to our own. Let me find out this is white folks' hair. Fuck around and send a strand in and see where this shit coming from, because this damn sure ain't no purse, okay? But that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just looking in this camera and seeing that frizz that I done tried to straighten out 2 or 3 times before even turning this bitch on has got me agitated. Okay? Oh, well, thank you, Jessica. But still, I think I have been bamboozled and robbed of my money. Oh, thank you. You guys are so encouraging. Oh, okay. I didn't see Tosh in here. Hi, Tosh. I see Abby saying hi to you, but I don't see your little bubble. But, okay. So, okay, Michelle. Now, it starts off with Tamar. Tamar, like I said, they're doing the video things they're doing with fans for Instagram, which is how they making a change. And, these versus battles are all the rage, okay? So, people will suggest who they want a versus battle with. And the fan, y'all know they be getting messy, asking questions and shit on there. And, the fan had, right before he had asked his question, Tamar was addressing the Monica and Brandy, which Brandy said she was willing to do, but Monica said she was not, because real life they don't like each other. So she like, what's the fucking point? What is the point? Somebody saying namaste, so I know Jocelyn is in here. Hello, honey. Okay, y'all just saying hi to each other. Trying to keep up. Anytime I'm going down like this, I'm having to touch the screen, so I ain't trying to make nobody nauseated, okay? But it keep disappearing, and I hate that shit. But so she was talking to the person, and they were like talking about Brandy and Monica, and she was simply saying, I understand why Monica don't want to do it if y'all got beef and really don't like each other. It can cause more problems than just being entertainment, which is absolutely correct. So the next question the guy asks is like, oh, well, what do you think about you and K Michelle? And now I didn't watch the whole damn live, so I don't know what the bell mean. But my assumption to the bell, since she is in all this peace, tranquility, and the Lord is going to handle everything, space, um, ringing that bell meant time out. I ain't answering this question. I'm calling on God, because you being shady, and the answer is hell no. So I'm gonna be shady as well and just ring this bell and let this bell speak for me. She leaned off the screen like this and just put the bell all up in the camera like that. Which was a clear and present no. Now, to be honest, I like Tamar music, and Tamar can blow as well as we know K Michelle can blow, but they don't have enough. They're not on the same level to me. You know what I mean? K Michelle has entirely way more hits, so it's not leveled because Tamar is not pushed like K Michelle is in the music department. You know what I mean? Tamar is more of a personality, and K Michelle is a music powerhouse. So they're not on the same level. It's like the other day, me and my sister Chelena was talking about how the internet was getting upset because people No, 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 that wasn't it. We were talking about the internet wasn't getting upset, but we were talking about could Jagged Edge and Casey and JoJo Devontae Jodeci could they do a battle? And I was like, no, because they're not. They're on two different levels. They are both the bomb. Don't get me wrong, but Joe, they Jagged Edge cannot hold a candle to Jodeci. You know they hold a candle to Jodeci just because Jodeci the Vontae is a damn genius. Okay, do you even remember Jodeci's song "You Did Not Like"? I mean, they don't have enough to go against them. Now they have a lot, but they don't have enough to go against them. What the internet was trying to compare, what they were trying to compare is saying Jodeci and Boys to Men needed to do it together. And I said that's like asking church music in a center to hell no. Okay, what you gonna put up, Dear Mama against I Wanna Freak You? No, two big powerhouses, but totally different lanes. And you got to be in the same lane, is what Tamar and Monica is saying, or what they saying. No, no, that's what I'm saying. What they saying is, I don't want to be around no shady hoe I don't like. And I totally understand that because I don't want to either. So why the hell would I want to sit across my computer screen playing songs, looking at your ass all night for y'all entertainment? No, I do not. No, and the shit is free too. I'm not getting paid for it. Hell no. They don't like fans that much, trust and believe. Okay, y'all may think they do. They might promote like they do, but no, the hell they do not. Not enough to be doing no shit like that. So I understand, but Kay Michelle saw the video, and the child. Now she, like I said, it was shady, but it was just like, okay, y'all don't like each other. Tamar literally didn't say nothing but just rung that bell. She didn't answer. She just leaned her ass off the screen and rang that bell. Kay Michelle makes a damn video and just angry. Like she needed a hug. A hug and an ass whooping all wrapped up in one. And it was like, why were you that angry? Because you've always made it like you're not bothered. And even in that video, she tried to make it like she ain't bothered. But how you bothered when you sitting up there getting that angry and yelling, talking about, a muffin and a cartoon character and telling her business about Jermaine Dupri, daddy, wife whooping her ass in the elevator. Like, now we love the tea, don't get me wrong, but you ain't have to say that shit in for that, or you told that for her leaning and ringing a bell. Okay, baby, that means you bothered, honey. That means you're bothered. Okay, that means you're bothered, and I'm saying that because from experience in my own life, when you be like, "Girl, I ain't bothered by that shit," but you bothered. Cause your reaction was like, "Oh no, ho, you bothered." Yeah, I didn't been there before, honey. You bothered. So, but why you that bothered? You got to get into a place to where you either can admit you bothered or just shut the hell up because you looked at a damn fool in that video for her doing that. I thought when I went to go see what Tamar did because I watched K Michelle's first. I thought I was really gonna see Tamar do some shady shit for what she revealed, because when you do the type of shit that K Michelle be doing sometimes sexually, you do not want to be putting other people's shit out there. That shit can backfire on that ass. Okay, you best believe that. Okay, so Jermaine Dupri, Mama she probably I don't know if Jermaine Dupri got no kids, but I don't even know if he got brothers or not. The way that daddy was hoeing, he probably do. But the point is, she probably a grandma. somewhere right now. She don't want her damn grandkids and shit knowing that she didn't have to drag a young hoe back in the day about her damn grandpa. It's like respect. These people keep your mouth shut sometimes. I can't tell nobody walking this damn earth a negative ass story about my damn grandma. You know what? Because my parents won't even let that shit come out their lips, even if they know one around us. It's just like people evolve in life. And did you have permission to share that shit? Do you know if that woman wanted that shit out there? See, while you be sitting up there being petty, thinking you be reading people and getting the best of people, but you are the one that's really bothered. Not only do you make yourself look stupid, but you could be pissing people off in the process. Because if I was that woman, and is that what? Put it like this: that woman may not be with his father anymore because he's still hoish. The streets be talking. And Atlanta says he's still hoish. So, she may be with a whole nother man. And don't no man want to hear shit about the previous man. Okay? And you could have just fucked up her house with that video. Now she got to hear her man walking around the house talking about the shit you used to do before you even know his ass existed. Because niggas will do it. Okay? So, this is what I'm saying. You too damn bothered for you to be running around the previous sentence before that rant saying you ain't bothered. No, ho, you bothered, and you bothered tremendously. And I want to know why. I want to know why, because it can't be between Tamar not believing that Toya husband used to whoop your ass, because them hoes believed it, because he was whooping Toya's ass. Toya believed it the whole time she was saying he never what was it, Memphis, not it wasn't Memphis Bleak or Memphis Hits or some shit. Memphis is all I know. And as Toya was saying, Tamar or K Michelle was lying. She was receiving an ass whooping. Probably right before that video, she received an ass whooping, all simply because K Michelle revealed the shit. So who is he going to take it out on? Her ass, because she the closest and the nearest. Okay, so it's sometimes in with them going on vacations and shit like that. Tamar knew Toya was receiving ass whoopings. Cause I mean, if you go on and about jump over the table and choke her ass for just asking you a question, oh, you didn't receive some ass whoopings, and that's just that, okay? So, but the whole thing is you supposed to go hard for your friends. I didn't been in times before knowing what the rumor is true, but be like, no, because that's what my friend want me to do, okay? So that's what I do as a lawyer to that friend. But y'all hoes was taking it too far, especially for Toya to be receiving ass whoopings in the moment. Okay, it'd be different like if she would read now and she just be like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't believe it, but I don't want to talk about it. But ho, you was still catching ass whoopings and then trying to say he wasn't whooping your ass. Oh no, ma'am, I ain't doing that shit. I would just prefer to stay quiet so people can see I'm giving a silent cry for help. Okay, but then you would think the shit stops there, but no, it don't. It don't, because we talking about celebrities, and we talking about black celebrities that ain't making what they used to making, and black celebrities that ain't got nowhere to go but be in the house, which mean they ain't got nothing but their damn camera phone and some lighting and enough time to fucking talk to us till we just don't want to even look at them anymore. This is what we're talking about dealing with celebrities right now, because that's their vibe. That's their level. Okay? So instead of putting them fucking phones down and carrying their ass off and doing something, they still pick them up. And next thing you know, here comes a video out with K Michelle and the African, because I don't know his name, so I'm gonna address him by his country. The African, doing a damn after school special video, which was unnecessary and too long for what he was saying. Because once you say some shit, you ain't got to repeat it that many times. All he was saying was like, oh, you're too beautiful black, beautiful mothers, strong black women, and you're giving hate. Why must you give hate? Why must you read? Right? Just all this. And it's like, it was too over dramatic. If he would have got on there and be like, look, first of all, I'm not about to do no video and not just go on and say I'm talking about K Damn Michelle. Okay, look, K Michelle, all that was unnecessary for the a little amount of shade she gave you, and you already know she don't like you. So why you even act like she gonna say some positive shit anyway? She was trying to be respectful by leaning her ass off the camera and ringing that bell. That is respectful shade, okay? And any woman should know it. Okay, that's the best respectful shade you can get when a bitch don't like you. Okay, is when they can just say nothing and just try to give. I'm gonna answer you through my reaction because you knew not to ask me that bullshit anyway. But if you gonna get on there, you could have just made a little quick little 2 minute video. Really, Instagram a 1 minute video, 59 seconds to be exact, and just be like, look, quit coming at her because your ass is desperate at this point. What is the problem? Y'all is two grown ass women. Come to her as a woman without having to go on Instagram and shit. What is you going in front of fans for talking about a whole another person but saying you unbothered? No, honey, you bothered. And if you that bothered, just call her up. Damn. Y'all know some of the same mutual people. You can get her number, is the point. That's as quick as that. However long it just took me to say that shit is what that video could have been. That video was what, maybe about 3 minutes long, because I think it was on Instagram. I don't know. Hell, I think it was on Instagram. um so you had to swipe 3 times, so that would have been 3 minutes. It was too long, and it was just too dramatic. He was about to cry and shit, and I'm like, ooh. Why the hell you crying? Well, like, I mean, literally, like, it's just so, it hurts my heart. It just hurts my heart. The African women sisters are strong. Now, I done seen some of them hoes arguing on Instagram as well. Okay, and not saying like hoes and just, like they hoes, because I don't know that. It just, it's, you can't really say an enduring term because let somebody call me a hoe, be on and popping. But just in the term of the females, okay? Don't be saying no dramatical, untrue, unnecessary shit. Because that's what that is, to sit there and say the African sisters got it together. Because they do not. Just like we had American women ain't got it together. Okay, so that, he was just too over dramatic. And then Tamar sitting over there looking, it was just too much. Like, are y'all really doing a PSA? I would have literally just got on there playing K Michelle music in the background and laughing. Cause you know what? That would have bothered that hoe to her soul. It would have, matter of fact, I probably would have got up and did a little shimmy. That would have bothered it, leaning out the camera with a bell. Just think what playing her music and laughing at her ass would have done. Okay? She probably made a damn documentary on your ass. It's like, if you gonna fight shade with shade, fight it fairly. And then that comment section needs to get in their ass, because black people, we have to make certain choices, okay? And I'm not talking to y'all, because I know my viewers have good damn sense. I'm talking to that damn comment section. I saw so many times in the comment sections, oh my God, stay out of women shit. I can't stand niggas that do that. Oh my God, why he in women shit? Da, 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 da. I don't trust him. He in women shit. Now, the next time y'all go to hollering, our black men do not support us, they don't take up for us, I'm gonna need y'all asses to carry yourself to bed. Because which way do you want it? Because you can't have it both. Because that was her man, even though it was drawn out long and too damn dramatic, taking up for her. That was her black man taking up for her, which is what we cry out for. I do believe black men should take up for black women. But I do also believe you need to stay out of certain situations and women issues. That's not the time to tell him, because he wasn't. I don't think he was doing it to be messy and dramatic. Or no, I think he was dramatic, but messy and to keep the drama going. I don't think he had that intention to do it. Um, so when a man is intentionally trying to actually help to de-escalate the situation, that's fine. It's only when they asses is in there trying to check a woman about another woman or trying to solve the issue they damn self in a messy ass way is when they need to have their ass a whole stadium full of seats. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what that man did. So y'all can't get up in the comment section and try to drag him. Now I don't trust his ass either. So I do agree with that. It's just something about his ass I don't trust. Okay. And when my gut gives me that first reaction when I see a person, and it just be like, watch their ass, watch it. I listen to it because I used to not listen to it and I got my ass burned every time. So now when I get that feeling, you best believe my ass is gonna listen to it. So I don't know what it is, but my inner soul tells me, Tamar, that ain't the man for you. It ain't the man for you. I don't know why it tells me that, but you will find out one day. One day you will find the fuck out because it's just something that ain't right about his ass. Now, I'm gonna read the comments before we go on to the next topic. Now, of course, I want y'all to give y'all an opinion, even if y'all disagree with me and on any topic as well. But that was just my thoughts, because like I said, K Michelle just looked stupid to me. Just over that, like, I need to know why you that bothered, cause you're bothered when you doing stuff. I mean, y'all, she was sipping on something in a straw and just a Muffet TV character got that. Like, girl, they could have probably screwed and fell out, because I sure think they both into this shit. So, well, we know Kay is, so they probably had a sexual relationship and fell the fuck out. Who knows? But it's something odd about that to be getting that mad. Abby says, I think it's just too much competition within the family, and Tony got all the blame, whereas K Michelle is just on her own. Yeah, them Braxtons definitely have competition issues for sure. You know, Poe, that I don't want to say heavy one because she's not heavy to me. Heavy to me is like that Honey Boo Boo family. That's heavy. She just, thickums. Which is how most of us built the fuck up. So, um, but what is it? Tawana, Tony, Tamar. It's the two I'm missing. The one that married the Asian man or Mexican man, and the one that married the man in the dress. The one that's married to the man in the dress. They just do her wrong and act like she can't sing. And that's just dead ass wrong. Tony Tony did her thing, I think if we're gonna make fun of Candy voice, no, Tony can sing way better than Candy for sure. But y'all know Tony kind of got that, voice is the same tone in every song as well. But them songs was the bomb, especially Love Should Have Brought You Home at last night. That she got a lot of people through some shit. But yeah, they definitely got problems that they probably need to fix. Hey, Tipsy. K Michelle's mad because even with all the plastic surgery, her body still want her. Nobody still want her. Girl, because where her husband at? Or her baby daddy? And ain't she supposed to be trying to have twins and shit? It's like every time she pop up on a reality show, she got all these plans pertaining to family. But then she got all this time for fuck shit on the internet. And men is a 24-hour job. Okay? We all know that. Just like our asses is a 24-hour job. So I just don't see where you got all the time to be doing this shit. Especially when y'all got kids and stuff. No, ma'am. It's so where is your man at? That we need to know that answer too. So if she come out with a rebuttal video, I need to know that and why you so damn bothered. Hey, Miss Brown Eyes. Hey, Amber. Oh Lord, you calling Tosh already? Um, you said you late, but here, yes, you are. I was late too, Miss Brown Eyes. So you said I feel munchies coming on here. Claudia, don't be telling us what you be eating, getting us hungry either. Memphis Bleak, thank you, Tosh. Don't you listen to either of those young ladies? Yeah, I don't even listen to music that much anymore because that shit just so demonic. It just all got a message that's just like, whew, I ain't got time for this shit. You already gotta beware of the government through your food, your TV, your air, your water. Hell, music is supposed to be enjoyable. I don't want to have to watch your ass there as well. Why do K do stuff knowing she don't fight? Right. It's just like Shakana talking all that shit, but then can't throw them hands. Like people get tired and we'll run up on that ass, and you know I don't know if Tamar herself can fight or not, but it looked like she can. Just when some people look like, you've been fighting all your life, because people either don't like you or your mouth is smart or people thought you was too pretty, always want to fight you, people, whatever. It looked like she one of them type of people. I've been through a lot of shit, but she didn't have to throw them hands a lot. And sometimes when you have to fight men, which we know she has done that before, you definitely learn how to fight because you got to keep up with they asses because they hits is definitely not like a woman hit. And so even in order to compete with them and make them at least think about hitting you again, you got to really do some damage to their ass. Okay, so then by the time you didn't whoop Ninja's ass a couple of times, hell, you be doing the same thing to females, and you have to pull back because you be like, now hold up, this isn't a man. I'm not fighting a man. Let me pull back and dial back because the man then basically trained your ass to fight by whooping your ass and you having to fight back is basically what I'm saying. And we know she went through that. See there, y'all gonna talk about the damn oxtails. No, I want to try some. I want to try African dish so bad, or Trinidadian dish. I don't know. Okay, what? Okay, I read that one. Abby, I haven't cooked oxtails in so long. Am I the only one who packed the pounds on during this quarantine? Well, my ass lost weight because of my gallbladder. So I was about to say no, but I lost weight because I wasn't eating. So yeah. So this is not the time to talk about the strange phenomenon that I've been made painfully aware of recently. Okay, well, when is the time? Well, talk about it. What you mean it ain't the time? We here, talk about it. The time not to talk about it is when we not here because we ain't together. Therefore, we wouldn't be able to talk about it. So when we are together, that would be the time to talk about it. So start typing the post about it. Since I definitely gained a few pounds. So why is YouTube just not sending me notifications to this live, girl? Because YouTube, they act like they lost money from this damn pandemic, and they got richer off of this damn pandemic. So I don't know why they don't be sending people shit out because people be doing lives all the time. And like the other day, I got 3 notifications in a row from Wax doing videos, and they was several days apart. I'm like, the fuck? How y'all was what? I mean, they was literally like one was like 2 or 3 days apart, and I think that was yesterday. It did that. One was from last week. One was from like the day before yesterday. I think, but it came in being like bing 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 like as if he had just posted 3 videos in there one time. I was like, ugh, YouTube, YouTube. Claudia says, Abby, I wish I could say just a few pounds, but I'm in the double digits. Ain't nothing wrong with a little weight. I am not sure that it is quite what they mean by black men need to protect black women, but I understand your point. Well, what do you, and I'm not, okay, Tosh, you gotta take it in literal, or not take it so literally. I'm not saying that's the only, definitely that's not the only way we're saying that black men are supposed to take care of it. Really, like, you know, that don't even remotely make sense that that would be the only way I would be preferring to black men taking up for us. But I thought I described it very clear on the part that I was talking about, on saying you cannot intertwine and yell out that they don't take up for us and then want them to, because you can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose and complain at the same time. If they were taking up for us like they should in all levels of things, since that has to be declared. Hold on. Who the hell is calling the house this late? I don't like that. I'm sorry, the house phone was ringing, and I was trying to. It talks when after the second ring. It'll say like who's calling. Like if I'm calling, it'll say Ashley is calling, or wireless number is calling, or something like that. So I was trying to see what it was going to say, but Daddy picked it up too damn quick, because don't nobody call this house after 10. That's been a rule since we've been on Earth, and I I don't know. I don't like the phone ringing that late. Um. So if you understand my point, that means you were being petty Betty, Tosh, because you knew I did not just mean that that is directly the way that when we say black men ought to protect us, it is pertaining to only when another black woman is talking about us. Now see. And that better not have been the phenomenon you was talking about either. That better not have been. And I see that it is, because I'm already down after Abby asked, and then you said the idea. See, it just, what a damn, where that camera is so I can pop you. I can't, where is the, oh, right here. That's for you. Quit being petty. Okay, quit being petty. Okay, but you said the idea of black men needing to do better jobs for protecting black women. It's been an interesting past 5 days for me listening to friends. Ain't no telling what you've been hearing. What's your opinion? Apparently, it's a problem that should be addressed somehow, but I'm not sure on what level. It's when people are saying that black men need to protect us. For examples, when the white man was in McDonald's and he grabbed a girl over a straw, and she had to fight him and whooped his ass, but had to fight him with 3 black men, 2 on one side and 1 on the other, and none of them like helped her whoop his ass. Because what we're saying is, when you saw him put his hands on her, you should have been that outraged that, oh yeah, his ass getting jumped. We don't care that it's gonna be 5 or 4 against 1. You shouldn't have done it. That's what we're saying. it shouldn't have been men just standing there looking. When a woman is being slapped by taking a white man's parking lot and he pulls a gun out on her, and well, now a gun, that's different, but the one that got slapped, and black men just recording it, yeah, how about you step in? We're talking about stuff like that when we're being attacked by um um shit, what are they called? Damn, Puerto Rican women, um that wants to live in our culture, but say they are better than us, and our own men would prefer them over us. Those are times we were like, you guys to step out and say, bitch, you must be crazy. Those are subjects that sit around when we say a black man is to protect. Now, we're not saying black men overall in a group don't do that. Because my daddy don't do nothing but protect me, his wife, his every woman that he loves. That's all he's ever done. My brothers are like that. Um, my son's father is like that. Just like I said, his problem was just being hoish. But so it's men that damn sure protect the hell out of us, but not. It's not shown. It's not shown collectively, and unfortunately, because of the way society is built up, we are forced to be erased collectively. White people, Asians, everybody else gets to be erased independently. Meaning, they solo dolo. If an Asian fuck up, it's that Asian. If a white person, we definitely know if a white person fuck up, it's that white person. Um, the world, well, we do, but the world doesn't put when one white person fucks up, they don't put it on the whole entire race. Some of us do, because I know my ass will do it. I can admit my flaws. My ass will do it quick. Be like, see, those are the asses are crazy, because they are. But um unfortunately, when we do it, one black person, let's say one black man kills another, that's what black men do. That's what they're here for to do. And unfortunately, we have been so indoctrinated and trained, well, y'all, because my not y'all, but black people um have been so indoctrinated and trained to say it themselves that other races really ain't got to say that shit no more. That's what we're talking about. Like the shit that we really need to take control of. Like I said, when he wasn't being petty. We're talking about when men are actually trying to de-escalate it. That's, yeah, you can be involved in whatever because you're trying to help. But when you in there trying to get some shit started because you want some entertainment, or you think you're going to check somebody just because you are the man, set your ass down. I hope that cleared it up for you. Anywho, don't mind me. It seems like I picked the wrong topic or wrong subject. No, you was just being petty. That's in your DNA. You've been like that since I know you. Your ass is petty and must always be right. You know that. Okay. I'm gonna skip over y'all just saying hi to each other. I see what you're saying. What you mean now? Okay, good. I said hi earlier. Hello, hi, Carl. Thank you for coming. If you guys can hit the like button, I would appreciate it. Sorry for that blur up. Carl from Yucca, California says, little ladies. Uh, okay, I don't know what that means, Carl. I don't know what Carl from UK, California says, a little ladies. I don't know what you mean by that, bruh. You're gonna have to break that down for me. Okay, look, you did. You said, I mean, hi, ladies are using the microphone. Okay, oh, okay, stand at the microphone. Why the violence, baby mama? LOL. Because you know why else is not wrapped right sometimes. Sometimes the person just needs to be smacked. You know, I was watching the film the other day and it was Carrie. Matter of fact, and that damn gym teacher, the original Carrie, her ass was slapping them damn kids left and right. I said, what in the hell? Was this actually acceptable in the 70s? Could a white teacher just slap a child like that? Probably could. But I mean, she slapped at least three students. Yeah. Two of them girls and one of them boys. I said, oh, hell no. Gee, somebody need to set her ass down. Slap her. Because she slapped Carrie when she kept screaming in the shower to get her to calm down. What? White people's only want to be thinking violence calms you down. Like, yeah. Like, so I'm panicking and you slap me to get my attention. You don't think standing in front of me and just getting me to calm down slowly would have been a better way? But whatever. It just, like I said, different breeds, different lifestyle. You said, now wait a minute, you misunderstand. Now you know you pretty. Don't be playing with me, Tosh. Don't play. I know you. Be sure to like this video. I was not talking about what you said as a phenomenon. Oh, okay, but the phenomenon you spoke about with the Mickey D's story, etc. Okay, that just confused me because if you wasn't talking, okay, we go, but it goes deeper than just the physical assaults too. To be, well, yeah, well, I gave you several examples. To be fair, black women not all say a lot of "I don't need a man for nothing." Exactly, Abby. That's why I'm saying we cannot keep contradicting. You know, because a lot of that stuff was taught. It really was. Our societies, our neighborhoods, our way of living was attacked. They got us in this position to keep oppression down, get the black men out of the house, make the black women believe they can do it all by themselves, make them have to do it all by themselves. If the black man won't leave, jail his ass. Then he'll leave that way. Convincing black men through music and movies that they should have a hole in every area code, make children, and then go and move on to the next. Different things that they tried so hard to say, this is you, this is what y'all do, you know. And some people didn't buy it, and some people bought into it. Like for instance, I remember my school, my elementary school teacher literally when she got to us, we were having to give our parents' name and phone number out loud. Shit, see, we couldn't do shit like that today because we shouldn't be doing shit like that back in the day. But they was going on order, ABC order, and you know, she was filling out a paper. It was like the first week of school, your phone number, your address, your parents, and like if they both were in the household and had a job, so they can have all of that on file and turn it into the office. And every time she would get to a black student, she would just ask for the mother's name. And each black student basically had to kind of be like, hey, 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 you want my dad's name and his occupation? And she'd be like, oh, you have a dad in the home? And every time she would, what I started to notice was the white kids, she would be like, your mom and dad name? And a lot of them were like, my parents are divorced. Half the white kids in that room said my parents are divorced. And every black student but two had their daddy in the home, and she still went around. And when she got to me, because my last name is Smith, and they asked for my mom's first last name, and it's not Smith, it's her maiden name. She just, skipped over my daddy too, and I was like, she said something, some smart remark, why my name wasn't the same as my mom, and I was like, because I got my dad's last name, and she was like, "Oh, you have a dad?" And with me being so young, I literally took that like, "Are you like, bitch? What you mean?" Like, I took that like, "Are you like how?" I know I knew a little bit about how kids got here. I knew you had to have sex to do it. And I know your ass knew that too because you was an adult. So it was just like, but it was just literally her way of thinking. And white people, a lot of them are told, like, we don't have dads. And like I said, they spent a lot of time, money, and making our own neighborhoods believe that myth for the ones that chose to be indoctrinated, for the ones that choose to think they not being indoctrinated. Like they, yeah. Um, Carl, we were talking about Tamar, but now we talk about um black issues. No offense to Puerto Rican women. They're lovely people, but the black women will make my heart race like a race car. It, thank you very much. Behalf of all black women. And it's just, like I said, when somebody say a statement like that, that's when we want black men to step up and just be like, bitch, you must be crazy. Like, because every race is taught to be with their other, except for ours. They're very highly encouraged to go out, and when you start making money, go out and get an Asian woman, go out and get a Puerto Rican woman, go out and get a lighter woman, go out and you definitely get a white woman if you get in a good tax bracket. Because they're trying to not build up any generational wealth. They don't want that shit. No, like, no. If wealthy black men continuously married black women, then they had children, and they children benefit off of that wealth. And that's going to do exactly what they did in their neighborhoods, which is make generational wealth. And that is the whole purpose of jailing y'all, of killing y'all, of making us think we super damn women, of doing all the things that they do, so they don't have competition. And it just amazes me that people still, literally, in this day and time, think that that is not something purposefully being done. It just, people stupid sometimes. Okay, let me see. It's a mixture of make your more workout video. No, see, so that was, see, I saw he posted a workout video, so that was Wax working out. Wax, let me go watch that video and see you acting up on that video working out and trying to be a thirst trap. Let me catch your ass trying to be a thirst trap, okay, Wax? I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna see, and if I'm gonna put thirst trap down there, beware thirst trap in the damn comments, okay? Because that's what your ass is trying to do. I know. I already know. I ain't even gotta see it to know. Because I thought when I saw the thumbnail, unless your ass have gotten a tad bit darker and way buffer, I thought I saw a man hanging, like doing maybe what would be curl ups or leg lifts. But like I said, he looked like he was dark skinned and didn't have any hair. I don't know. It didn't look like your ass, so I thought it was a video of another person working out, and you just was putting it up because you was about to do that or were doing, following that workout or whatever. I say because men use that against women. I'm assuming is that a comment, Abby? It is like weird cycle to keep going without repeating. We should all have the capability of being independent, but still strive to have a good man by your side. That's so true, Abby. It really is. Tasha agrees for multiple men. Exactly. Hey, Melissa. Claudia, but sometimes we don't make that easy for women to let their guard down. That's a fact. That is a fact. And now with these new age hoes, men got their guard up too, cause woo, these these sugar babies and things, they just hate to see their asses coming. Let me see. More recently, I have a friend of mine almost all get rid because a guy thought he was going to force himself on her. Oh, what? And just take it. Well, see, yeah, that's too much right there. That's because assault. Like, I hope she reported that shit. Thankfully, she got a knife and got him out of the house before he tried it again. See, that's just trifling. You can't even be alone with people that's supposed to be your friends for they're trying to, like, literally steal your body from you. That's just. Ah, Abby says she's kidding around. If you aren't nothing wrong, wait. If you aren't nothing wrong with that. If that is what you want, Wax phone died. It's called a charger. Have it in every room. Enjoy the ride you are responsible for. Just make sure Idris does not know. Y'all, don't be psyching my baby mama head up. Don't be getting her all excited about that man. Because I'm still not over his corona shenanigans. You know, my resident made a good statement the other day. I told her there was no good men left. She said it's the women's fault for making it so easy. Yeah, some women. Yeah, I was mad. I was mad at first, but it then got it. Yeah, we have made it easy sometimes. We get a ass the whole cow. Doing their dirty draws, living with their asses, trying to be nice to their mama, even though their mama being shady and shit. Be doing it tired of too much, ain't got no damn ring. Been there, done that, won't do that again. Anyone who wants to be with me has to accept it. Truth is, wait, well, let me quit. Let me quit talking before I lose my baby mama. Let me stop before I lose my baby mama and his ass been won across the pond. Um, dude, you can have my ex. You said, dude, you can have my ex-wife. What? That shit is petty, man. What you? Damn, that hurt my feelings, and I'm not even her. Why would you say some shit like that? Just let's take a moment of silence for that whole entire comment, and hope she never sees that shit because she's going to be mad. Like, why would you just take your whole entire? Just take her. Just take the ex-wife. Somebody can have, I guess. My ex-wife is the cleverest, hateful lady used the kids against me to hurt me at every angle she can have after the well-being of the kids' expense. That's sad. I hate women that do that. It was like I was watching a clip the other day of Love and Hip Hop, the one where when Stevie J nephew came onto the scene, that Muslim one that had to go to jail. Can't think of his name right now. Scrat Dolion or something. And when she found out, the girl, when his baby mama found out she was messing with that little crazy one, Tony Tammy, I don't know, that little crazy one always had her ass in jail too, that jumped on her daughter at school. Um, and they had that little meeting at the table, and in her confessional she was like, he could choose who he want to be, because if he choose her, he's not going to see his son. I was like, the yeah, I mean, she said it with conviction too, like she meant that shit. And she didn't see anything wrong with it when she said it. Now, yeah, he can hurt you, and I feel for the pain of him hurting you, but what that got to do with y'all's son and him seeing him? That got absolutely nothing to do with that. And I just can't stand women that do that. Unfortunately, the reality is nice, good guys tend to finish last. Facts. Women can say they want a good man or they want, but it's amazing how many invest their best years in crazy men. Right? Wax. Don't know if you being shady or agreeing. Um, we are right, but the crappy men from I hear around, from what I hear, found ways to get them to latch on to them. Oh yeah, they definitely magicians. I love to agree. I have to agree. No more good men. Not saying you aren't one. Just these days, it's ass or nothing at all. If I want that, I can buy a toy. Okay, for that. LOL. I just don't feel like looking. And where did hold on? It's where is the? Well, I don't see it. I'm not gonna go that far because then I'm gonna get lost. Why is Sugar Baby? Wait, why is Sugar Baby dumb a thing? Because white folks refuse to work sometimes, and the white folks that invented it said it's a population of white folk and black folk, Asian folk. It's a population of humans that'll get their ass up for a meal in a Louis Vuitton, and I can make a coin off of it. That's why it exists. It's called legal prostitution because they asses know they be having to give up their ass. Um, they'll find a way to get around the laws they made that benefit their ass. I mean, they should. They made the laws. You said you believe it's called good deed. No, because ain't the Sugar Baby the young girls that date the old dudes for like Louis Vuittons and being flued out, as they say, and doing some strange shit for a little piece of change. You said he could give you the corona any day, baby mama. You clowning? Don't make me have. Don't make me have to put you to bed now, no, because you get corona, then I got corona, then we all got corona, and we don't need to be no family of corona. We just, no, ma'am. No, I have to stop the bus right there. Okay? Practice of sugar baby, diamond. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's a whole different thing. Okay. I didn't know they had different sections of sugar babies. See what girl? I I thought you left. I'm talking about my ex-wife is a clamorous, hateful lady. No, I read that part. I was just just the way you had just wrote the sentence and said that somebody could have it was it's just like damn. Okay. You ain't gotta hurt a soul like that, thing. Feelings can get hurt when people see people say certain things. So that'll, you know. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. It's basically sugar babies is just here to say because it tends to be a thing that is here to say since it can make women money. Yes, really quick and gratification. That's true. That definitely ain't going nowhere. Your ex sounds like a lot like women I know of. Also, if you click a little button at the top that says top chat, You change it to live. You can see chat in real time. It is on that. It's on that touch, but it just when I'm talking, I don't look at them because it throws me off because I'll be trying to read them and then I'll get off topic, so I don't look at them. But it's in real time because you taught me that a long time ago, and I've already done that. Okay, but the ones that make the most noise, other ones, yeah, see, be moving to other ones you see all over social media. Why are women and men enraged? This sort of thing. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna go on to the next subject. Okay, so the next subject is T.I. and his daughter Deja. Now, this is an old story that happened, that played out actually on social media when it happened, but the show is being aired, and so it has come up again. Um, because Deja is on the show, and she has things have happened since the initial incident. So I'll start at the point where one day Deja put on Instagram, she wrote a letter to herself, and she was just saying basically how if she could be talk to her younger self, she would definitely make she would protect herself. She would protect her younger self and try to make sure she's not depressed, and make sure what happened to her would never happen to her again. So that's me summing it up. But when you read it, you definitely got the sense that she was sexually molested or raped in one form or another. It wasn't like abuse, or it had the tone of there was an incident that happened to her, like being either a rape or a moment in her life where there was a molestation. And she said one day that she would be, when she was strong enough, she would be willing to talk about it. And of course, everybody was like, Ti, my nigga, what's up with that? Because once that show started, that girl was just entirely too quiet. She was just too quiet, for my comfort. I looked at her, and I thought she was so beautiful because she looked just like her mom, and her mom is gorgeous. And I think the girl is so beautiful, but I don't know, she reminded me of my niece Trolicia, but my niece is sassy with a smart little ass mouth, and throw shade, like a queen already. And she just in her hell. She ain't even 20 yet, is she? No, she ain't even 20 yet. She's just 19. And but she was just too quiet for my liking. The rest of the kids was loud, had a personality, and she'd always be off to the side, like, I'm watching y'all asses. That was the look she would give everybody. Like, I'm watching y'all asses. So at first I was like, is it to where since she didn't live there. She lived with her mom. So I was like, maybe it's a disconnect of she's not there all the time, so she don't feel the connection with the family. But then every time they did something, no, she was there. So that's not it. I was like, no, that's definitely not it. Let me drink some of this water because this heartburn is coming up again. Hold on. Ooh, that instantly helped. Anyway, so I don't know. Like I said, she was just quiet. So when she put that on Instagram, everybody was like, Ti, you need to get at us expeditiously. Because we don't understand what the hell your child is talking about. Since you want to pretend like you are the real life Cliff Huxtable, we need your ass to get to explaining what in the hell she is talking about, because uh even though she wasn't ready to talk about it in that very moment, once she put it on social media, she knew, like, okay, people gonna want to be like, what the hell she talking about? And she knew good and damn well we was gonna go straight to damn Ti. Okay, we was going straight to Ti. What is your child talking about? Okay, hey Tasha. Um, yeah, it was just what is she talking about? You know what I'm saying? Ah, it's just. But what are you? What did you go through when you saying that you would protect yourself and redo things and try not to be depressed? What did you go through? It's like you can't tell us half a damn story. Can't stand when people do that. But most of all, it was being a young lady, and we were worried. Okay, so she had wrote that after he had did the initial going on his podcast, and was like, telling some story that he went to, or it was not his podcast yet, I don't think. I think he went on somebody else's podcast. I don't think he had the Expeditiously podcast yet. But um he just basically was talking about how he took her to the gynecologist and made sure she was still a virgin and was in the room, you know, basically being nosy, like, yeah, doc, so what's up? What's going on with her? All around that area. And he said that shit proudly, like he had the right to do that and reveal that and embarrass her like that and put wolves on his child like that. Because that alerted men. She are a gorgeous woman. That alerted men. Some men that all think they want to make that a goal, and it was just like, why? You cannot be that dumb thinking that's protecting your child to get on there and say that shit. What? Why just? I don't even get where he. I don't get where that. I don't know, but the show aired, and everybody. This was the first time Deja actually spoke out about the subject, and it was really sad. She was really bothered. They were on vacation when it actually hit. Um, when it actually had hit the internet and everything, and everybody started kind of like, Ti, do we need to cancel your ass? They were on vacation, um, with Toya, Red, and Dejanay, and then they big ass family, and it just made the vacation very awkward. And she could barely even get through the episode. Well, she didn't get through the episode without crying during her interview because she was very embarrassed. Now people are not looking at me like, hey, that's Deja. It's already bad enough people are looking at her like, that's T.I. daughter. Some people don't even care to know her name. It's just, that's T.I. daughter. So that's already one thing that's bothering her, because I'm sure she wants to be an independent woman. Then number two, you have the fact of, now people are looking at her like, yeah, she a virgin. She, for whatever reason, she a virgin. She ain't had no. Oh, she a virgin. I'm trying to get that. She a virgin. She a goody two shoes. I don't want to be her friend. All types of negative conversation can come from that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, he shouldn't have done that. That was hideous. So it was really heartbreaking. And so the internet is just basically getting back in his ass again for humiliating her and making that, doing that shit. And then he tried to double down on it and be like, no, 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 I had the right to do that. I'm gonna raise my kids how I want to raise my kids. Ain't nobody telling you how to raise your kids, bro. Ain't nobody say shit about how to raise them kids. What we said is why in the hell and how in the hell could you get on a damn radio station and embarrass your child like that and not know it was going to embarrass her? Don't no daughter want her daddy talking about her yoni. None. Okay? So I don't want to hear no explanations from T.I. about that shit. Stop it, because he keep being on the show. If Deja ain't saying nothing to me, I ain't gonna be worried about it. The girl won't even talk to you. She won't even look you in the eye. She ain't talking to your ass for a purpose, not simply because it didn't bother her. So, and then we still want to know what the hell she was talking about in that damn post. Expeditiously, like I said. So, yeah, that's what's going on with T.I. I have to take breaks from his ass because he does entirely too fucking much for me. Nicki Minaj and 6ix9ine collaboration. Now, I for one ain't went and saw this video because I can give a damn about either one of their asses. But Nicki. I for one think it's time for Nicki to sit down because Nicki is played out. Nicki, excuse me, don't know how to reinvent herself, which is why she's played out. Um, and Nicki don't know how to reinvent herself is because Nicki did not make herself anyway. Nicki did not make herself. That's when you don't know how to reinvent yourself. You did not create the original product. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you can't reinvent yourself because you ain't do it in the first damn place. Okay, so that's her problem. So Nicki is not in the news these days for music, and if it is, it's for begging for an album of all people, Trina, the non-baddest bitch from Florida, and you know, having relationships with multiple pedophiles and different levels of life, your brother, your husband, a friend, co-workers, like you just want to be surrounded by that ass, just but the thing is with um 6ix9ine. First of all, what 6ix9ine did is a real thing. Okay, what 6ix9ine did is a real thing. He sent a lot of men with a lot of family and friends that live a whole different lifestyle than you and I, um, to jail for a long time. And then he got out, and now he's back out, back to this lifestyle wearing daddy shark chains that's bigger than his whole entire body, and still looking like a skittle and talking stupid as if he learned absolutely nothing from that damn situation. And he comes back out talking about how he's the king, and that we could never, as he kept repeating, y'all could never, nigga, I would never want to. I would never want to sit there and pretend that I'm something that I'm not, and then be sitting up here acting like I'm all gangster and all this shit, running with real gangsters. Then when we get caught the fuck up, tell on everybody. I would never want to do that. So yeah, you right. I could never. You absolutely right about that. And I could never spend that much money on no damn chains and then be running around here looking like my hair got every lice on earth in its damn containment of that damn weave, colorful weave you be having in that shit. No, I could never. You are absolutely right. It is just baffling to me that his stupidity level, um and he's not taking it serious to me because you still out here doing dumb shit, talking dumb, and just being too present. You need to lay low because it's people that want you dead, that have the ability to do it or get it done. And Nikki, you, which is supposed to be pregnant right now, running around with a person that's got that type of energy on their back. Let's say somebody did come after him, hell, at the video shoot or whatever, or at one of the meetings that y'all had pertaining to the video shoot. Then you got shot the fuck up. Then what? You know what I mean? Like, and why would you work with him anyway? And it's just the things that you do. You proclaim to be this and that, and I don't fuck with snitches, and I don't do this, and I'm street, street, street. Then you the first one to do a damn collab with his ass because you fell the fuck off and don't know how to stand back up. Like, I just need us to go ahead and cancel Nikki. Nikki, go on and retire from the fuckware and sit down. Like, it's just agitating to me because I hate to see her struggling so desperately. Like, is she just making desperate moves now? Like I said, she begged Trina for a damn video. Um, she paying off bloggers to say positive things about her. She defended and discredited or offended and discredited her husband's victim of saying where they were only 15 when he raped her. So doesn't count. They were kids. So it was a kid rape, not an adult rape. Two different things. So, hey, fuck what she's going through. Like, no, you don't discredit that. That's the time you just shut the fuck up. Don't even speak on your man, but you don't sit there and discredit his victim because everybody found out what he did, what he went to jail for, what she was able to prove, and what your ass steady stand up and lie about time after time after time. Trying to say, the black men get the justice system screw them over each and every time, and da. Not all black men. Some of their asses need to be up in there because they be doing fuck shit like your husband did, which is take a woman's whole entire body and claim it at his own, and then dispose of her feelings and her value and her fucking sanity as if he had the right to do that. Only for your big bobblehead ass to pop up years later, sitting up there, being as public and famous as your bitch ass is, and stand up there and discredit her, sending them dumb ass zombies or whatever the hell they are after her. Like, no, ma'am, I have no respect for that woman at all. I don't have not a lick of respect for Nicki Minaj at all for multiple reasons, but definitely for that, because that to me is just disgusting. Then you got her brother with the same thing of all the proof they had of them kids being that girl being raped, and he run a whole daycare and child, see, it's like when I get pissed off, this heartburn shit comes back up. I just we gonna have to change something. This is not making water quick enough. Let me take this top off. Okay. Okay. Let me read y'all comment. Alright. Let me see. So what y'all talk about? Oh yeah, let's miss piece. Okay. Okay, so you and I was talking about IG. So okay, so we gonna move on to the next topic, which is even Marcell being fired from the Housewives. There's not much to say about this, but thank God. Let's take a moment of silence and greatness that the power of God got her off that show, which really was just Andy. But just let's praise him anyway. That's enough. Thank you. Because Eva is boring. And then just the way she embarrassed herself on the reunion trying to amp it up because your contract at risk, it was like too little too late. Eva should have never been on there. Eva, it was just boring and ate ice. That's all Eva did. And be pregnant. That's it. Boring. Talk talk trash, deny it, be pregnant, and eat ice. That's it. That's Eva in a nutshell. And so she has been let go of from Bravo Housewives. Bravo has not announced it yet, but Eva ran to the Ricky Smiley show ASAP and made it as if she decided not to return back to the Housewives because of Black Lives Matter right now, and it's just too much to do. You need to focus on what's going on in society than being on a national TV show that's one of the highest ratings, well, the highest rated on that network, which would give you a platform to spread more information about Black Lives Matter and what we're going through right now than any other way, being on national syndicated TV. But instead, you chose to leave to focus on your family and the problems going on in our society. That makes absolutely no damn sense because of what I just said, how I just explained it. You had a bigger platform with the TV show, which you could reach more people and quicker and once a week, versus what you have now, which is no TV show and working by word of mouth and social media without having a syndicated program being the highest on the network. No, ma'am, we are not dumb. Don't talk to us as if we are. And your ass was fired, and we all knew that because you were boring. And take it as a compliment. Take it that you weren't gonna get on there and do anything for a piece of change. You wasn't gonna do all types of strange things for a piece of change. That was not what your ass was gonna do. You said it from the beginning, and you didn't. Ain't no shame in that. But please don't run up to that show and be lying quicker than you can even get the words out that you decided to step down and all this shit because when Bravo release it, they're gonna tell who they release and who they introducing. So you only did that for when Bravo does it, when they release it, you only did that only for the internet to drag your ass for lying when they can prove it. Right now they dragging your ass for lying because we already know that's what it is. But when they can prove it, you're gonna get dragged again. Just when all you had to do was shut the hell up. Just shut the hell up and not worry about it until a couple of months from now when Bravo releases it. Girl, it seems like half these stories already, if you just be quiet, you wouldn't be in the press negatively. But no, you know, they don't believe in that because they say all publicity is good. No, it's not. Okay. Do you think Jeffrey Epstein is, was thinking that sitting in his damn jail cell? No, ma'am. Do you think Tupac or Biggie think um that? No, ma'am. You think Bill Cosby think that? No, ma'am. Like, whew, I don't know. Okay. Let me see. I saw some. Okay, you said no. Yes, I said every life's on Earth because that's what his hair looks like. So if it's better for women to continue to win the battle with it. I thought I saw something on here about Eva. Maybe her mom shouldn't win and she could have waited in the waiting room. She was right. Okay, so y'all are talking. What are y'all talking about? IG is not the place to find friends unless you meet the people somewhere else and then add them on IG. Yeah, definitely don't be nobody friend coming through your DM. Um, I'm glad I have a mix, but some of them are real. Sadly, I know because I get tricked into thinking they weren't friendships, but that was trying to sell me videos. Yeah, yeah. Um, anybody on the just be suspicious of everybody on the damn internet. Um, yes, Viper, I agree. Ti did go too far with that. Exploits are just stories and probably didn't happen in real life. It's just PR. Since I'm reading this backwards, I don't know. That's honestly, IG is the highest level of faking there is out there. That is so true, Abby. IG is just a fairy tale world for real. Those women are photoshopped within an inch of their life. Child, got little girls coming up thinking this is how women are shaped. This is what we look like. This is, you know, got them thinking we're gonna have a whole generation of fucked up kids with bowel movements because they out here selling that damn flat tummy tea, um, NutriBurst, every tea that cleans your system out. That they convincing you to drink every damn day, not every once in a while to clean your system out. You drinking tea to shit every damn day. um you're gonna get to a point to where you would really ain't got all that much to clean. That is going to start turning against you versus working for you because they're not trying to sell it to you every once in a while. They want you to buy a weekly supply of it and then be out of it next week and another week. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with them damn waist trainers. They want to squeeze you to death to where when you get up in your latter years, you're gonna be all fucked up. Your whole body is gonna be rearranged on the inside because you want to be snatched at the damn waist when you was in your 20s. Like, y'all need to think about this shit. You need to think about your future, not just pertaining to your status and money and uh your relationship, but definitely your health and what the hell you are ingesting now that's gonna fuck you up for later. Okay, because please believe drinking dietary tea every day is not how that shit was made to be marketed. Not at all. Now you got every celebrity in they damn pappy from the grave selling some damn dietary tea. Everybody. Just, ugh. And while we're talking about that, while we talk about their dietary tea, let's go ahead and talk about Stormy Wellington and the bullshit she pulled on Blackout Day that need a whole entire ass whooping. Stormy Wellington, I don't know if all y'all knew who she was because I didn't know who she was prior to this situation. But the TLC products you see on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all those NutriBurst tea packets and vitamin pills and all this shit that you see that is on everybody Facebook, everybody's social media. She, which I think she lied myself, but she proclaims to make 100,000 a week um, through this pyramid scheme because she says she has like 349, I think it was, people under her in the pyramid. Now we all know what a pyramid scheme is, and we all know a pyramid scheme is a pyramid scheme because it's a pyramid scheme. So a pyramid scheme is called a pyramid scheme because that shit is going to crumble. It's going to crumble. That's why it's a pyramid scheme. So if you're making um, 100,000 every week. No. Am I getting it wrong? It's is it 100,000 a day? Damn, I can't even look it up. Yeah, it's 100,000 a day. My bad. I'm sorry. It's 100,000 a day. Now you making 100,000 a day, y'all, a day. So that means if you working 5 days a week, 7 days, really, um, pyramid schemes work on residual pay. That's how they work. So basically, she ain't really got to go to work to make money because residual pay is getting somebody to be on your team, to recruit them, to recruit other people, and each time people get recruited, you get a percentage. So you got 300 something people under you. You got somebody that's working 7 days a week. May not be the same person, but all 7 days you should have somebody selling something. So you making money even when you yourself are not selling. Um, so I think she's making a lot of money now. Don't get me wrong. I don't think she's making no damn 100,000 a day. But that's what she's proclaiming in her speeches and her motivation speeches and stuff like that. So, hold on, I'm having to take pauses because I feel like I'm heartburn make me want to throw up. I don't want to put a piece of ice in my mouth because then I'm really talking like there, which trying to talk with it in my mouth. Woo. Taking this top off made the water melt quicker, thankfully, because it helps when I take a drink. Um. Anyway, I don't believe she's making that much money. But what she did on Blackout Day, which I'm assuming everybody knows what Blackout Day is. Um, Blackout Day is basically you can support it in different ways, but um, what I think it was meant to be was to see um in July it's going to be a day. I forgot the day, but I gotta post it on my Facebook. A day where we're trying to get everybody of colors, especially black, but you know, I think they're choosing. Well, no, right now it's just black people. Not to spend $1, nothing. Don't spend no money. Don't spend nothing on this day because that will shake the hell out of corporations. Just one day of not spending money. If we could do it all like one day at a time, that really will be like what the fuck, they're gonna pause. I mean, not getting gas, not getting groceries. Make sure you have everything the day before. That's all you have to do. But don't spend not one damn dollar. If every black person in America do that on just one day, and say we are doing that in the face of let another black man be murdered on tape by a cop, or be murdered off tape by a cop, or be murdered by a cop, period, we gonna do that shit again. Every time y'all piss us off, we gonna do that shit again. What the purpose of it is to then push the corporations will turn against um basically the people that are protecting the police because you're not gonna come in between them and their money. So What we're trying to get people to understand is we control this situation through the money. We hold the damn deck of cards. Like, we are the dealer. We got the ball. We can win the game. Like, good grief. Just, it literally just take planning and execution. And let's say, just think about back in the day, the bus boycott. That lasted a little bit over a year. And white people thought they were going to outweigh black people. They tried everything. Forced them to get on a bus. Um, I mean that they did it forcing basically because, like I said, they take violence and think violence is supposed to fix all situations. So if you want to do it, I'll make you do it. Um, they tried to force. They tried to plant people in the community to no. I'm gonna take the bus. You don't want to come. Try to influence other people to do it. They thought they were going to outweigh us. And when they finally saw, okay, they asses ain't playing, and we just went through a year of not making the amount of money we're used to, and we actually been in this fight too fucking long. This is ridiculous. We gonna put this shit to a halt. Let their asses sit anywhere on that bus. I mean, it didn't go exactly like that, but because we came in between their money, we made a dent in some of the oppression, a piece of the oppression we were going through. So we therefore know, because of history, that is very good and gets results. So we need to take a stand in that way. You know what I'm saying? Because the marches and the protests only get you so far. So we need to take a stand to where we're standing together, but I'm standing with somebody all the way in New York, all the way in California, even though I'm in Missouri. That's what the point we're trying to get across. And Stormy Wellington got her ass on her Instagram, I believe, Snapchat. I don't know. I don't know who her ass was. And said, hold on. Why do he got a strip chain around his neck? Child, they do the dumbest shit. Anyway, the TV is on ridiculousness, and I got a love hate relationship with this damn show. I don't see why the point of its existence, but somehow I enjoy watching it. I don't know. Um. Anyway, she got on social media and made a video and was like calling everybody pretty much punk, stupid. Y'all gonna lose y'all business. I'm gonna come harder. Y'all so stupid for doing this blackout bullshit. Um, because y'all lost money. We talking one day. Talking one day. 24 hours. And most people, um, the like I said, the first wave was like a test to see if the day that's supposed to happen in July is even circulating well enough to see how many people know about it now, and we're not even there yet. And she just really got on there and went off about how um that's why we're still failing as black people, because we do dumb shit like this. What is not working for a day going to do? So it already told us she missed the whole entire point, because that, what the fuck is up on her face? Child. Oh, let me quit. See, that's why I can't look at shit while I'm talking, because Yeah, yeah, her nose was just corroded with like bumps and shit. I don't know. That had to be a witch. Anyway, she missed the whole entire point. And not only did she miss the whole entire point, she insulted us for trying to fight for equality in our own lives. All about some damn diuretic tea. Some tea that's gonna make you shit. That's what she got on there being pissy and upset about. Missing the whole damn point. And unfortunately, as a society, we get embarrassed. Well, I don't think that's even unfortunate. I think that's a blessing sometimes. When one black person do something stupid and you get embarrassed because you black too, and you just be like, that's how I felt. Like I said, I didn't even know who the hell she was. I knew what the T was because, like I said, it's plastered everywhere. And a lot of people did not sell on that day because guess who invented the tea? A white man. Or not the tea, excuse me. But the company, the CEO of the company is a white man. So one of the protests of the blackout day was don't give any business to any white business owners. Well, her point was y'all are stupid because going through y'all selling the tea y'all selves, it's y'all's business. It's not him. It ain't got nothing to do with him. It's y'all business. So y'all business suffered because y'all wanted to do a blackout day. And because she mad because she didn't make her $100,000, so she gonna go even harder tomorrow. When you make the majority of your money by residual pay, so stop. I see. That's she's talking to us on a level of thinking we're stupid, of thinking people don't know how a pyramid scheme works, thinking all people know is a pyramid scheme is bad. They don't know the inner workings on exactly how it works and how the people make the money and how the people on the bottom are screwed, but the people on the top um, are good. But the shit is built to fall. You know, it's not built to last. It's not built to last. That's why it's called a pyramid scheme. At some point, it's going to fall. It's going to crumble because the money is not flowing to keep it a good steady pyramid. You know, um, so that was really disgusting, and to be known, to be introduced to this woman through that was like, you ho you know, and I just wanted to, why would you, it was upsetting because she really thought that was a good idea. And then of course after Twitter dragged her by her baby hairs, um she got on there making an apology video that actually wasn't an apology video because it was an apology. I'm giving an apology for you guys misunderstanding my initial video. So it definitely wasn't. I'm sorry for having an idiotic moment, being greedy, thinking of only myself, and being upset because the people below me um, that I make money off decided to um, make a stand and say we value our lives and not sell any of these products because they know they are selling it for a white man. So that's the whole point of the damn protest, is not to give, or one of the reasons of the protest is not to give um, white people or white companies money so they can hear our voice because they refuse to listen to it any other way. And then you get on there and call everybody stupid and dumb, and this is why we stay oppressed because y'all be doing dumb fuck shit like this, and I'm gonna go harder tomorrow. I'm gonna make $200,000 tomorrow. Telling y'all asses that's under her, y'all better go work harder tomorrow because y'all are the bulk of her money. And she talked to y'all like y'all did not know that. And since y'all are doing it, y'all don't know that. Y'all really don't know that for real. So she was talking to y'all correctly because she know y'all done. Because if you get involved with a pyramid scheme, you gonna get screwed at one point unless you at the top and could jump out that bitch before it fall. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I was introduced to her. I don't know if y'all know her or not. Um, I mean that profile picture is looking slimmer, ain't it? It's like it showed different. Look like more hair on the chin and stuff. That is very noticeable. I was noticing in that too, baby mama. Etc. says you have to look a certain way to act. Amen. Then they show you pictures of a so-called beautiful woman, and they look nothing like us, girl. Ain't that the truth? They do that. Like I said, videos and movies make in magazines and social media says you're supposed to look like this, and then everything is um edited. Like, bitch, you don't even look like this. Like, stop it. Okay. Because he is Catherine Holiday would have never got killed if made in a squad room. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Tasha, I saw that they said Nene is gone too, but then I also saw that they are saying that, excuse me, that they are saying that that's a lie. So I don't know. I don't really care if Nene is gone either way because I'm just Nene at this point. She not bringing anything to the table because all Nene do is complain and act like she a victim, you know. And it's just like, she just steady always talk about Kenya and everything like this, and it's like both y'all asses be shady. So Nene can go. It won't matter to me because when she wasn't on a lot of the episodes this season anyway, on the behalf of being punished for snatching up that white cameraman last year, it is showing her ass on the reunion last year. I didn't miss her being gone. So if when you're gone, you're not missed. Yeah, you already one foot out the door anyway. So if she is, she is. But for some reason, I strongly believe that I strongly believe that she ain't. I just strongly believe that she really ain't gone. Cause she's an OG, Um, and plus, I thoroughly believe they bringing Phaedra back in some way. If they're not bringing her back, they're going to have her pop up around Candy to try to see how they can pull that off. Because they won't try to lose Candy, so they don't want to just pull Phaedra in and be like, pull Phaedra in and be like, get the risk of losing Candy. Because Candy said, I'll go if y'all bring her back. But they also, shady and want them damn ratings. So, and it's just real peculiar to me that Phaedra is all of a sudden on We Network being redistributed to the population before once we have heard the rumors of it being on her returning to Bravo, she pops up on another show to get her name out there again. So when she's over at Bravo, it's not like she brand new again. It's like she didn't spend a whole year before, our whole TV season year, our season, you know, making herself new fans and being on a whole nother network, and then gonna hop over to Bravo and bring them new people as well. See, that was a strategy play. That was a strategy play, upon Bravo. Yes, go over to We, get us some more fans, get us fans from the show, Celebrity Couples, Boot Camp Marriage, or Boot Camp whatever, celebrity couples, and bring them over here when we come throw your ass in Candy Face. But you won't have your peach back yet, because Candy, we don't want to have to go through. Hey, we don't want to have to go through. Hey, look, Candy saying, I told y'all I was out, so I'm gonna leave, because Candy is the most liked on the show according to the statistics. Um, so I think it's like Candy, Portia. No, she's fan favorite, and then it starts with um, Portia, Nene, and trickles down. So yeah, yeah. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see, Tasha. We will see, because they are back to recording, so that seems. I want to know where they going with that. I think I'm the only American who don't watch The Housewives. No, Claudia, you're not. It's a lot of people don't watch The Housewives. I used to watch every division, but now I just watch Atlanta, because, like, New York, they problems be like, they be fighting like where they're going to go on vacation at. Um, who ordered? Who didn't order the what is it called? Pigeonero. The right wine wasn't brought to the party. Um, so and so wear her hair like mine. This is their arguments, and I ain't got time for bullshit like that. I don't have time for that. For y'all to be arguing about, you know, are we gonna go to Rome, or are we going to go to uh, Africa? Which one? And then it's a whole big blown out 3 episode fight of which one y'all gonna go to. Like, I will line y'all up with baby powder and just slap all y'all in a row. Like, that shit is the stupidest thing that I have ever heard of. Like, I don't have time for that. And then the LA girls just I don't have time. I just I'm in a stage of life where I don't have time for idiotic white people. I just don't have time for it, because they are getting out of control in this Trump era, and they just doing a title too much. And my spirit ain't got time, because my hand gets to tingling, and it really do want to pop a couple folks. And I ain't got no time, and I'm not built for jail. Okay, I'm not built for that shit. So, I don't need to be doing none of that at all. So, just stay my ass away from it. That's best way to handle it for me anyway. But a lot of people don't watch it. See, half of y'all don't watch it. See, I'm probably the only damn one in here that do watch it. So yeah. But I don't know. I don't know why I watch it, because I be talking about it half the time, because half of it should be fake. I spent the quarantine catching up on politics and current events. Yeah, it's almost like we ain't got no choice but to do that shit. Oh, you missed game night. We're gonna have to do that. Um, I'll try to plan that out in the next couple of weeks and pick a night to do that on. Cause I miss game night too. That was a tough decision I had to work during quarantine. Oh God, Wax and Hassan Campbell is child. The videos be too. They be no. I'm trying to think of that. What was that he had did? The video where he had Hassan lips moving, like like talking forward, the lips was moving, and then they was like out in the street. I don't know. It was like that was in front of the thing, and it was like a picture of actual Hassan himself, but the lips was. I was like, you got too much time with this quarantine has really got you um past being the petty king because you that poor boy probably is somewhere in therapy right to hell now. Um, Nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis. Oh, you got bronchitis? Oh, wax is wax you into one word answers. I don't know, it was a mess out there. Even though I have to work, I get to see the politics and etc. too. Sadly, I know it just be that's all. I mean, hell, the news either talking about coronavirus or protests. They're the only two topics. That's it. Ain't nothing else. Nothing at all. You may see a couple of clips about the brush fires, but yeah, them the two topics. Period. So what's the next topic? So, let's talk about B. Simone selling book ideas. That could be real quick and wrap it up. B. Simone is a personality that is not funny to me. Gorgeous girl, you know, but if I hear her say "baby boy" one more fucking time, that is her claim to fame. I don't know how in the hell she is even on Wild 'N Out, because she is not a natural comedic. Period. That's it. I mean, have your hustle and your grind. Not hating on that at all. But we gotta stop giving people titles like, for instance, housewife, when you ain't even got no damn husband. No, ma'am. Okay? No. This is what's wrong with the world now. This is how people. See, don't even want to say that because I don't want their community coming after me. But this is how people can proclaim to be something they are not and then force you to have to participate because we allow so many actual definitions being taken over by imposters, basically. If you're on something called a housewife, I need you to be a housewife. I need you to just have a husband and have a house. That's what requires you to be a housewife. It's having a husband and having a house and taking care of that household and that husband. That's all the qualifications you need. And most of their ass started out with none of those qualifications. Um, what else? It's just so many things. My mind is going blank, but it's so many things, and it's just it's like, okay, damn, I didn't mean to smack myself that hard. Just hit myself on the thigh, hit myself like Wiggles, heavy handed behind is me doing. But what is it? What was that? But she be Simone to, yeah, like she's like a Tiffany Haddish and Nicki Minaj. When are you going to reinvent yourself and stop saying, "Baby boy"? Like I need you to come up with something else. You know, even the other girl, her best friend, that little one that's about this big, she's not funny to me either. You got people that are like people that act stupid, just do stupid things, play idiotic characters, impersonate stuff, and it'll give people a chuckle. That's what both of those young ladies are like for me. They are not um comedians or anybody I would go see in stand up or anything like that. I don't know if they can act or not. I haven't seen their acting skills or whatever. They have talent, but what I'm saying is their asses ain't funny. And you can't do everything just because you get the title of celebrity or star or influencer. And B. Simone wrote a book. Excuse me. B. Simone copied a book um, from different authors and bloggers and put it in a book and sold it and called it her own. And I mean, when I say this girl copied and paste, I mean copied and paste. Now, of course, she made her apology video that was not an apology video because she made an apology video saying that it was her team and she's going to handle it. And she didn't know, but before all this broke out, she was very persistent on, I am very hands on with this book. But then when it flipped bad, I gave up too much control. I wasn't very hands on. I didn't know these things were being done. Well, if you see, this is what I'm saying, a problem with the title. People having titles that they are actually not performing or doing or earning, because you are earning the fact that you're being called a author, but then you didn't do none of the shit. Once the shit go bad, you didn't do any of it. Everybody else did it, and it went bad from there. So you're telling me you're not an author, and let's say it didn't go bad, it was still copy and paste because you didn't do nothing. You just slapped your name on it. You know what I'm saying? So if you write a book, then you're an author. I'm not saying if you don't get any help, but you do. It's coming from your mind. It could, somebody else could type it, but it's your story. You told them what to say. Whether you sat beside them as they was typing it, or you spoken to a recorder and here type it up like this. You know what I'm saying? But just slapping your name on it is not an author. And we are in a society of where, hey, I can say I'm a supermodel influencer from London, but happen to be in Missouri right now, that's a millionaire. And I enter channel. My pronoun is a he. And I'm married to Idris Alba with my baby mama in our polygamy lifestyle. And yeah, drive a Porsche. I can say all those things, and then somebody, which is all a lie, every one of them is a lie, but somebody gonna yell out, "Hey, that's her truth." You can't tell her what her truth is. But I can tell her ass what a lie is. And all that shit is a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You're not an author. You're not a comedian. We shouldn't be shocked. If you gonna steal something, don't just copy and paste it. I mean, she took the girl, one of them, she just literally kept the font in everything, the hearts in everything. And I'm looking at the book. It was a big ass, basically, you know, you get one of them little diaries when you small, when you a little girl, and it got little pages for you to draw pictures on, and little puzzles for you to fill in, like, you know, I am beautiful, I am strong, or, you know, it'll have I am, and then you can fill it in. It was basically an activity book for grown ass women, and this is supposed to teach them how to become a millionaire. Hell of an activity book, I tell you, because I done done plenty of them mugs, and I ain't a millionaire yet, okay? So that's a quote from an old. Okay, that's what you meant. Well, the way 2020 is going, I'm worried about hurricane season. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, baby mom. Shit, and Trump. We all worried about Trump. I think Trump got some white people scared. You right, hurricane season now is fun. You guys, I got a slight homesick. Ah, yeah, I know you don't like hurricane season. Um, ugh. I mean, I really did think about hurricane season. Just like I didn't think about damn fire season and it's raging, burning down a whole bunch of people homes and wood area and child. It's just a lot. Uh, Sit down, baby mama, just destroy the girl's whole career. Right on you. I mean, I'm just saying the truth. That's all I'm saying. The poor girl is just not. I mean, tell me what else do you know other than her just saying, "Baby, bye." And I'm thinking hard. I'm really trying to think. I mean, that's how she holler out on rolling out. It just be, okay. It's just, but like I said, this is society's fault because they did it. You know, so we should be surprised when we hear shit like that because, everybody seem to do it. They just get caught. Um, like little Pump and the other Lils being called rappers. Okay, girl. Thank you. Exactly what I'm saying. Just another one of those IG and the pockets wannabe TV stars called B Simone. Thank you, girl. Ah, talking about Sydney. I saw her. Have anyone seen? My nose is getting stuffed up. Yeah, excuse me. Have anyone seen the Netflix movie 365 Days? No, what is it about? Is it good? I've been looking for a good movie. What is it about? Is it any good? Has anybody watched Platform on Netflix? That mother effer is good. I mean, that is a good, 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 good movie. From the beginning to the end. That should have been like a movie, like big screen. I'm so trying not to throw up. I hate heartburn. Um. Anyway, yeah, it's called Platform. Oh, watch that, watch that, watch that, watch that. That is a good, good, good movie, and it's good for what's going on in this world right now. I mean, Yeah, that's a good one. Check that out for real. It's called Platform, and it's on Netflix. It's not long. Great acting. Um, I wasn't familiar with none of the people in there, so I don't know. Y'all may be or whatever, but great, 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 great. Okay, you said no, ma'am. It is good. Claudia, no, ma'am. It is good. I want to know what it's about. I never saw the show. I'm lost. What do you? I don't know. If you talking about what Housewives of Atlanta it would be, because I know you probably saw Wild and Out. That's the only two shows we didn't talked about. I don't wouldn't expect you to definitely not be watching. Yeah, that wouldn't interest you. Who is trying to make you quickly? Yes, Tashi is trying to make it quickly, and like I was saying about Nikki, is she don't know how to reinvent herself. That's the problem in today's society. You got to move quick. They on to the next real quick, and if you if you don't know how to reinvent yourself, they will leave your ass behind. That's just how they move today. Um, to me, it was like a 450 Shades of Grey. Oh, wait a minute now. I didn't like none of 50 Shades of Grey, none of it. So I might not like it because I 50 Shades of Grey was the most boring thing to me in the world. Let me see. Just make sure the kids are in bed first. Oh well, okay. Wait a minute. Really, it isn't that deep. I mean, it is really the detail because I might need some notes. You said is that okay? I'm gonna have to check it out now. Well, check it out, just for educational purposes. See what's going on. Might need to do a review or something. Not just just check it out. I don't know. Grown folk, this is why I don't try to add labels. Even the people tell me all the time I am X or Y. Yeah, and you never have done it, and I can see why. Because like I said, it's a big, big, big problem. It's a huge problem that we have, and nobody wants to claim it. Like I said, if today from today forth, I wanted to be start being called a he, but still presented myself looking like I do, which naturally people are going to naturally address me by her, she, whatever, girl. And then I get upset and try to drag the ass to court for calling me a she because I like my pronoun is he, even though I am clearly a she, but it doesn't matter. You were supposed to know just by me entering the room, damn you. You were supposed to know I am going by the another pronoun. And if you did not know, once I told you, even if you forgot because I still present myself in one different way, you are supposed to announce what I tell you to announce. And now I'm going to drag your ass to court. Like, so much of that is going on. It's like, look, we see with our eyes, and it goes to our brain, and it communicates out our mouth. And if we see a woman, we're going to say woman. If we see a man, we're going to say man. If we see um uh uh hoopty, we're gonna say hoopty. We're not gonna say Mercedes. If we see a woman that ain't a wife, ain't got a husband, but calling herself a housewife, however you lying. Like, but in certain situations, you can get away with it, and it's called people telling the truth, and you're hating, and you are being judgmental, and you're being hateful, and that is a crime. And child, it's whew, crazy. Okay, he said that is true, but some things are an unfortunate truth. For example, if a person is published, they are technically an author. Yeah, I know. The publication makes you an author, but what I am saying is, when she was promoting her book, she was saying how this was one of the hardest projects but enjoyable projects she's ever worked on. She was indulged in it. Everything is her. This is how she made her million. She's going to teach, or her million. She's going to teach other women through this book on how to make their million and be, enlightened and peaceful. And this is all her. She put everything she's got into it. Then when it came out and people was like, no, you put everything that I got into your book. Because she stole from several different already published authors and bloggers that are, of course, lower than her. People don't know them. They're not famous. So what are they going to do, or how are they going to find out? I'm pretty sure it's what her team was thinking. But what I'm saying is, you can't say one thing, and then when it flops or something bad happens, well, I really didn't have that much to do with it. It was my team. And you went from 24 hours before, you were an author, popping bottles and celebrating, and now you are being made to, or it's being learned that you are a copy and paste queen. At least the people you hire to do is. It's like, it's taking on, we get titles too easy. The end. That's basically it. We give away titles entirely too easy. I couldn't stand the 50 Shades of Grey movie, especially the guy acting as Christian Grey. Me either, girl. And a lot of people that read the book said he was the worst Christian Grey ever. Nobody I've encountered ever said he was a good Christian Grey. So, well, damn, 50 Shades of Grey has every woman in the world racing to movies, and if that was weak, yeah, I'm scared to see what you're thinking of strong is. Yeah, 50 Shades was definitely weak. That shit was embarrassingly weak. Um, it's a sex scene in 300 Rising of an Empire, I think it's called. It's the second 300. It's called, like, I don't know. It may not be Rising of the Empire, but all I know is just the second installment. And when I say that's a sex scene right there, woo, that's a sex scene. Okay, because I was like, and I think I was watching with my mama, and I was like clutching my pearls, like, oh, dear Lord, I'm uncomfortable, but damn, Belly. Remember the movie Belly? The DMX and Keisha, that is a 16, okay? Because you was like, well, damn, okay, DMX. Yeah, okay, I know you can move like that, bruh. You know, and that's how they promoted 50 Shades of Grey, of saying, like, it's going to be, um, let me quick look at this TV. It's going to be like so sexual, and it was just like, it was so boring and dry, and ugh. It says Amir has actually been calling me Abby all night. Claudia, I probably have, cause y'all are adding each other so much. Like right below where it says is Amir has actually been calling me Abby all night. Right below, I'll see Abby picture, and then Tasha says LOL at Tosh. And then next thing you know, I see Abby's picture, but then when I start reading it, it says at Claudia. So when even though it's Abby's box, I'm starting off saying Claudia, and then it's saying, but even though she's adding you, I'm just so that's what's happening. I'm just starting, that's so I'm sure I have because I was just about to do it again by reading Claudia. The book was, um, wait a minute. Where did he go? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I see. Okay, Tasha. Okay, okay. It says, okay, Abby says to Claudia, the book was infinitely worse. Took over. See how quick it disappears. Took over half the book to get to the first sex scene. Yes, it was just so dry, And what I thought from the book is Christian was supposed to be this desensitized man that it was all just about the sex about him. It was all just sex to him. Um, and I could have sworn, he started catching feelings and shit. It was a boring ass love movie. Um, a typical ass when Henry met Sally type of movie of Sleepless in Seattle. Like, no. Okay, hold on. See now it jumped to something about some oxtail. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so you must have read the book that in mainstream movies that hit theaters get watered down and a lot compared to the movies on streaming services. Yeah, yeah, I definitely know they get watered down, but that was just Kool-Aid with no sugar. Abby says, all the other oxtails eaters look. Is oxtails like neck bones? Okay, you seen Platform Claudia. Yes, wasn't it good? Wasn't it good? The book is not about sex. Get well soon. Thank you, Taj. You said you read the first book, couldn't read the other. The first and second movie was good, but as good as the book. 50 Shades of Grey. I didn't like that last movie of it. I had questions. I'm honestly still reading book two. I didn't know they even. Well, you said you. Yes, I did. Let me stop saying I didn't know they had a book. It was supposed to be about BDSM. Instead, it was about an abusive relationship between a girl with no personality and sociopath. Yeah. Um. Well, I think that was you that told me that the first time. I've heard other people say that though. Um, that it wasn't as bad as the first one, but it still wasn't good. Um, let me see. I was are imagining of Twilight without the not Twilight, Twilight without the vampires, but the writers was so useless. She pretty much ripped off Twilight and tried to force BDSM into it without knowing the first thing. Wow. So they done took Twilight. What? I cannot. They took the werewolves and the vampires out. Tried. Oh my gosh. June 7th was the first day. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out June 7th was on what she meant by the two Taj from the movie number three. Oh, okay. Don't get me wrong, I did not say she was a good author or worthy of the title because of what she did. Sorry, I can't help you there. I read the books and tried to watch the first movie, but was so aggravated I had to stop. Yeah, and I only talk to people about the books like in great detail, and it was nothing of what they were saying because they are the ones that got me excited about watching it. I remember buying 50 Shades of Grey, and wait, never mind, it did come out like later that Twilight. Oh, okay, it's cool, grown folk. If you would help, if people just set, why did I make it better? Just set responsible standards to allow a person to consider themselves a title in a professional sense. That's true. Yes, you gotta clutch them pearls. You gotta clutch your pearls sometimes because people just will shock the hell out of you. They pull you all the way down. You were like, you just like, oh wow, oh wow. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let's go on to the next topic. Let me see. Let me see. We talked about evil. Okay, since today is Juneteenth Day, let's talk about our dear old racist, bigoted, raping president, Donald D. Trump. Okay? And Donald D. Trump made a statement during an interview. No, no. No, yeah. It was a statement during an interview that okay, let me get the story right. Okay, Donald was supposed to be going back to doing his rallies today. And I think he was somewhere like, I forgot if they said it was like, I don't know if it was like Oklahoma, Kentucky. It was one of them, I don't know, some state where obviously a lot of bigoted rednecks live. And, they were coming out to try to get their tickets and stuff. And so the news people have rolled up on them. They got their Confederate flags, they got their pictures on their t shirts, they slogans, them hats. They are all ready to chant racist slurs, attack people that they deem isn't loyal to Trump. They ready to get down. Okay, they ready to hear his crazy rhetoric. They just all ready Trump ready. Okay, and so the news comes out and breaks it to them. Oh well, the president thinking about not coming because it's Juneteenth, and most of them was like, the fuck is Juneteenth? You know, what's Juneteenth? I sounded just like that one when she said, what's Juneteenth? I was like, the fuck? What are you saying? Because she was, girl, I don't know. And they explained it that, the slavery situation, and of course, most of them followed up with, no, 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 that's July the 4th, and he went into further detail, no, actually he explained, no, July 4th, yeah, no, no, just no, not for black people, okay? Not at all. And, and, they just literally didn't care. So, when he then did cancel the rally, because of that news segment being aired, um, like sometime last week, or it may have been Monday, either like early late last week or Monday, and they found out that it was canceled. They were thoroughly upset and like, hey, it's canceled because it's Juneteenth bullshit. And what is Juneteenth? And you know, they was pissed. Okay, we want to see our president. Okay, we need to see our president. Okay, this Juneteenth bullshit. Okay, that's how they were feeling. Right, they were pissed, and it was like y'all calm y'all little red hat wearing asses down, and sit down in the corner some damn where because they didn't even know what the fuck it was. Some of them was just like, what are you trying to say, June? What are you trying to say, June? That's what that man said. I was like, how the fuck would he? If he's saying Juneteenth, he's already said June, so he's not messing up June because he's already said June and put another ending to it, being teeth, Juneteenth. Just why are they that dumb? Them people in them crowds be dumb. I mean, they be dumb. For real, I'm not kidding. But anyway, so of course, right now Trump is doing damage control. This is why they are paying so much attention to Black Lives Matter right now because he could not. The closest we get to the election. They cannot let him continue to make people think, Trump, you got this whole fucking country in a pandemic, damn you. Because white people are beginning to believe this too, even the white ones that voted for him. And they like, look, okay, I voted for your ass, but I ain't want to have to be sitting up here, wearing a mask scared to go to the grocery damn store, okay? And a lot of people feel like, motherfucker, this is your fault because a lot of it is our government. It is our government fault. I know a lot of it. It's our government fault, um, alongside other governments, not just ours. But I'm saying, yeah, just take it as is. But he he was asked a question after um canceling that, and like I said, because they are trying to make sure that like they stopped talking about the COVID stuff because like I said, white people were jumping on board. Some of his voters were jumping on board because he was getting up there saying the dumbest shit that was going to magically disappear. First hot weather makes it disappear, then cold weather it's going to oh, I already said magically, and he said magically disappear. Then he had a medicine. Prev said, what was the medicine? He had a medicine. It wasn't Protect. Ah, it definitely wasn't Zentex. Prevacid, I want to say it was. But he got on there and he said, "This is a myth. This is it. This is it right here. This is a miracle. I take this, and I've been around people with COVID, and I haven't gotten sick not one time. Nobody's in my family's gotten sick because they all take it." And he every time he came on TV, which was every day, he pumped that damn medicine, only to find out that he had stock in that medicine. And I hate to believe I can't remember what the hell it was because it's some shit that I got at the house. Um, but it was like, so it was clear that, oh, you're pumping this medicine because people are scared and trying to protect themselves in any way, and you have stock in this medicine, so you wanted to leave the shelves. And of course, once he started promoting it was they were running out of it. It was going so quick, they wasn't making the pills quick enough. And it's just like, why would you do that? And you lying. You sat up here telling people if they take this damn pill, a pill that's been on the market all just years, decades, and they take this damn pill, they're gonna be a-okay. This is why you're not running around being sick and all this bullshit or wearing masks. So he was doing too much and making it too much of a like, look, um white people are turning against you, so we need to slow this shit down because we need to actually get them to come out to the polls and vote for you and not be so mad at you that they like, fuck it, I'm going the other way because, he got us to where we can't even go to barbecues no more, can't do the shit we like to do, can't go mud sliding and shit, we just can't do nothing. And so they are allowing, the news is allowing, we'll go with the Black Lives Matter. So what he did was say in that interview that he wouldn't back down to saying he canceled because of Juneteenth. And so he then so proudly and rudely said, hey, look, the only reason he wanted to say blacks, but he said people. He caught himself and said people. The only reason people know about Juneteenth is because I made it famous. He said, because I made it famous. And they only learned about it because I tweeted about it. And it interests people. And I made it famous. Despite the fact that when you watch that footage of that man at the conference, it was all people of this tone that was like, "What's Juneteenth? What's Juneteenth? You're talking about 4th of July? You're talking about, sir? What's Juneteenth?" Everybody of this tone, and is even of this tone, but damn sure everybody of this tone knew what Juneteenth is. But you are now trying to say you made it famous with your dumb ass. The popular, or not popular, but the correct word to use would have been popular. Would have been popular. Not famous. He's just so damn stupid. Oh, he's so stupid. So that got a lot of people pissed off, and that's understandably, because there is no way on God green earth you made anything such as Juneteenth famous. That has been a thing for years. And the thing that makes it so just annoying is because um he said that he people found interest in it when he tweeted about it, and then the reporter asked him, which he tweeted about it. I don't know if he said last year or this year, because I read two different articles that said two different things, and I'm not exactly sure which one was correct, but he was talking about saying that he recently made it famous, and the reporter was like, you do know you guys have put out a statement every Juneteenth since you've been in the office. And he literally was like, oh, we have? And the reporter was like, yeah. He was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, see, good. See, um, told you I made it popular or made it famous. And you look at that, you just like, what? So even when the guy says, okay, if you what, like you've spoken about it years ago when you first came on fucking up our country, but you saying your latest tweet, it doesn't jive together. But not for Trump. He was just, oh yeah, see, that's my exact point. And it was just like, I mean, what can you do at some point? And then the second thing he did this week that was so insulting is sign that reform for police brutality in chokeholds. So they do this big promotion and parade, making it like, hey, um, Trump is he's going to do something for the black community. He's going to help it. You know what? He's going to make this police forum um, on chokeholds and excessive force. But then when you read it, it's absolutely nothing talking about nothing because all it says that is um, police officers um, are advised not to use the chokehold unless it is a necessary force they need to enforce. And then, therefore, they're deemed to use anything of force, any way of force that they are trained in order to get the situation under control. Can anybody explain to me, is that not what we're already at? Ain't that what we already got? Um, where if they deem the fact that they feel they need to choke you while you handcuffed or beat you or shoot you 20 times in the back while you pinned up under a car, um, they can deem that absolutely because you were, you were, they were so fearful, if you land on your belly with your hands tied up, face down to the streets. They were so scared that your t-shirt was going to jump off your back and attack them that they had to shoot you 20 damn times. So he sits up there, holds that paper up with 20 cops behind him. Talk about some, we're going to support our cops. We're not going to abandon our cops. We're not going to disgrace our cops. All this bullshit, acting like he was supposed to be helping, or just flat out saying, I'm helping the black community. But in reality, what you doing is absolutely nothing because that paper meant absolutely nothing. It still gave them a choice. It did not tell them you could not put anybody in a chokehold and you could not use unnecessary force in unnecessary situations. It just basically said, hey, if you deem it and need it, use it. The end. And they had a whole press conference and everything, acting like he was signing a reform that's actually to bring less attacks among people of color, mainly being African American. And that, to me, was truly disgusting because it's like trying to use a bunch of big words and you actually you just you still purposely trying to hurt them. You know what I mean? It's it was it I can't I just let me see what y'all saying because it just pisses you off. Okay, Abby says, girl, okay, hydrocloxacrine, child, all these why everything got so hydros? It's, I know that's the official name for it, but it's a Plaquenil. I think that's the, I think, um, yeah, he did move it to the 20th. I believe he did. He just could not have it. He just could not have it today. It might not be the 20th. It might have been. It might be Monday because something's supposed to be happening Monday. I don't know. It may be. It's either it's either tomorrow or today or Monday. Because he did was definitely move it, but they wouldn't let him have it today because it was like, no, 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 that's not good, and we too close to a election for you to be fucking it up. Um, Usual Trump BS. Nobody knew about this exactly. I don't know about this. He claims nobody knew about it, because he asked his cabinet members. Oh, I'm trying to burp. Ugh, can't get it out. This heartburn whooping my ass, y'all. It really is. Ugh. Ugh. Mm. Oh, I hate when you got that. You got like burp, and you can't. My John Brown. This is okay. Hold on. Let me answer this. Oh no. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Where was I at? Cabinet members. Okay. All white. If they knew what he was. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He does. He does always be like that. Nobody knew. I informed, I invented, I convinced, I revealed, but just to say that when it's like it just, I just be wanting to mush him in the face. Um, okay, wait, good old mango Musselman. What are you talking? Off Twitter. I don't. Yeah, that must be something. You must be talking about something. I don't know what that come from. What you mean on that one? Is there a way to get them to stop disappearing? I mean, when I see other people like doing their lives and they have their things coming, I don't ever see it disappear like mine does. I don't know if it. Well, I don't know. Okay. That growth is a good thing. It can easily be undone. Did anyone see the video of the female cop crying in the McDonald's drive-thru because she was scared they were messing with her food? Oh my God, no, Abby, you gotta send that to me because I'm pretty sure it was black people. Please send that to me because I ain't seen that video. Please, please, please. If and when the next person comes in, since it was an executive order and not a law passed through Congress, Abby, I didn't, but I am sure it's probably enraging. I'm positive it's enraging. If he wants the protesters to shut up long enough for him to get reelected, exactly. He definitely. Yeah, that's why when they first started they started paying attention to the protesters, and they decided to go with the protesters. They was trying to make it as violent as possible. Um, oh my God, black people are uprising, they burning shit, they hurting shit. When they get done with their shit, they're gonna come over to ours. What are we gonna do? He was trying to get back. The media was trying to get him back on hold to be um the great white protector again. They was sending um because I'll put it like this. Okay. have you noticed how now all of a sudden there's been two different attacks on police organizations, like the Boogaloo organization, um, which is getting credit for the burning of Wendy's, which is an organization that is supposedly out to get and attack cops. Um, so from this Boogaloo organization, supposedly a cop was killed, um, or assassinated in the process purposefully, because that was the mission that they were trying to carry out. So you had that incident. Then you had another incident of where another cop was being killed, targeted by police hating, groups. And so you hear more of this shit coming up in the nightly news. Um, and I don't believe a word of it, because now they're trying to victimize police so they can be like, they're victims. They're victims. They already got the hardest jobs. They already are scared while they're protecting us. And, it's just now they are being killed by these cop hating groups because of all these protests. So they were trying to flip the narrative. That's why they was putting all them bricks out there. That's why they were implanting people in them crowds. That's why they, was having people out there in gas masks and 90 damn degree heat. You got gas masks, outfit covered from head to toe. Can't nobody even see what color your skin is. Doing dumb shit like that while holding umbrellas and crowbars. Just craziness. You know, got the Stephen Fetch and Oprah tap dancing, doing panels on her show, asking black people the same old damn questions that everybody already know the answers to, not asking not one question that pertains to actually what we are trying to freaking get across. It is annoying. It is just annoying, and you just, it's just annoying. So, I don't believe that cops are randomly being killed by these groups popping up, because now I do know people kill police officers, but these stories go and come quickly, and instead of George Floyd, his story hit and it's still here, it's still there. Any of these two cops that reported, story was reported, and you ain't heard shit else about it. You ain't heard shit else about a wife. You ain't heard nothing about his department being angry. You ain't heard nothing. It was just, the cop was killed by a group. We looking for the group. Um, help us find the group, the person that did it, if you can. And that's it. That's it. You don't hear it come up again or nothing. And it's like, nah, you know, it's not cool. It's just not cool at all. Thank you, baby cakes. Oh, no. See, look, I done got y'all damn all the way confused up. Thank you, baby mama. I done called the wrong name out. But yes, that's how, yeah, it it's all a plan, and it could work, because they got his ass in there the first time. They did it the first time. So I don't know. Okay, it is Plaquenil. Okay, I was about to say, it took me a minute. I knew it started with a P, but um, Plaquenil is, I believe it's a heart pill. Yeah, it's a heart pill. For people with heart problems, enlarged heart, um, heart, your heart not beating correctly, just heart conditions. And he claimed that it was the next big thing. it was what everybody need to start taking. This is going to basically get rid to drink bleach or inject it. Didn't say he was doing it, but said, hey, you can do that with that or pine Sol or Lysol. Um, if you can use it on surfaces, why not be able to ingest it? You you just can you shouldn't be able to stand in front of the American people and say such idiotic things. Like there's people actually dumb enough that I'm sure tried that went and got a syringe and tried it. Either dumb enough or young enough. Either way, it's unacceptable. Um. Okay, so all right, let's talk about Bobby Lights, Kaya, and Trina, and that weird ass video that he, I'm sure, thought was a read, and it was a disaster. So it started off with Trina starting off. Her and Trick have a radio show down in Florida, morning radio show, and they were talking about the Black Lives Matter movement and the protesters. And she had made an idiotic comment talking about some, um, these protesters, they're animals. They're out there burning shit and da 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 da. My girlfriend's store got broke into. Just sounded like real stupid. But everybody, I mean, they focused on everything. But when she sat up there and she called us animals, that pissed everybody off. And she did not identify any of the or make acknowledgement of any of the Asian protesters or the looters, because we talking about the looters right now, the Asian looters, the white looters. Just focus on the black ones that were doing it. And like I said, she called them animals. Well, Trick was trying to stop her because he was like, hold up. With your mouth making all that spit. Mm. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to listen to my inner self. I think we're gonna have to call it a night because I'm going to throw up. And I'm definitely not going to do that on camera. And talking is making it worse. Okay, yeah. Yeah, when your mouth make all that water, or spit rather, not water, but it's doing that for like some right here in my throat. Having to take pauses. And plus I just gotta feel like I gotta throw up. So get my medicine out and start setting that up. So yeah, we're going to end right here. We only had a couple more topics to talk about anyway. So uh they're really topics we can talk about anytime. But I did want to say this one thing, and I'm talking very softly because that's actually helping me not produce as much spit. I don't know if any of you watch Growing Up Hip Hop, but somehow I've started watching that since I've been at my mom and dad's house. And it's amazing how the Simmons family can really get on my nerves, each and every one of them kids. But I also like them in almost some type of way. But Angela really irks me thoroughly. And on this last episode, Angela never has Angela doesn't have a storyline. Period. Ever. Nothing. She doesn't have a storyline without other people, is what I'm saying. Her first storyline for the first couple of years was making it be about her and first Romeo. Then when that didn't work and he didn't want to participate anymore, they pulled in trying to make it a triangle, as if that would make him want to participate more, with it being adding Bow Wow to it. So when he started being vocal about it and just saying, I'm just not going to do this, she picked up that storyline of being, oh, Bow Wow he's abandoned me after saying he was going to be there for me after my son's father passed. Um, then after that, when he and Master P called that out, it was like, oh hell, no, 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 y'all ain't. Just keep, when y'all do y'all scenes, keep your name out my mouth. Don't say Romeo for no reason, because they can be talking about bacon and eggs, and somehow um, Romeo's brought up. You know, y'all so in love. What's about to happen? And it's just like, no, they wouldn't. And so Romeo got tired of that, understandably. And next thing you know, they just brought Bow Wow in on the show, like just snatch his ass up from the Atlanta crew and put him on a New York crew. So Angela can have somebody shoot scenes with, because otherwise she would not, because she's the only one on that show that ain't got nothing to do. Nothing. Nothing. You can only do so many scenes with your brother and your sister. And so the other night, as she was doing some little pop up thing at a shoe store, her stalker that's been stalking her for years popped up. I don't know if y'all heard me. Her stalker. Now we know how serious the stalker situation is. Her stalker popped up, got past security, got within the distance of the got within the inner circles, basically what I'm saying. Um Now we know when you record, when they're on these shows and they're doing these recordings and they're at a restaurant or whatever, and it's just them in the store, um, those things are shut down. It's now become a set. And you and I just can't walk up to them. So he couldn't just walk up to them. They actually can't even use your likeness without you getting to sign something. And I see they had his face blurred out. Okay? And some people think, oh, they blur out your face, they they can still use you. And that's not necessarily true. Even if they can't use your likeness at all. So let's say Lisa Ray McCoy always wears white. Let's say she walked up on the scene arguing with somebody and they say, hey, Lisa say, you can't use my likeness. And then they say, okay, well, we just gonna blur out our face. And then she on the show anyway. We all know what you could see her body, and what I'm saying is basically, no, it's Lisa Ray McCoy. So that is not a savior for you just blocking out somebody's face either. And so that's all they did was have his face blocked out. And JoJo goes up to him and, hey yo, why you sucking my sister, yo? Why you sucking my sister, B? What's good? What's good, B? What you gonna be doing? Be like, that's my sister, B. Like, don't be doing that, B. Like, we can handle it like men, B. Like, how would you feel if somebody running up on your sister, B? She's got a child, B. She just lost her baby father, B. Like, I just want to start singing my ABCs. He was saying B so damn much. Like, damn, stop it. But the just the idiotic. So he not only is stalking Angela, he found out what she was by her Instagram. That was the storyline. Um, um, he at one point in time on the show they had said, oh no, on the radio, she had said he didn't live in um New York, was it, or Atlanta? Because she been on both shows too. He basically he don't live where she lived. So that means he would have had to make travels, and it just to me was, Angela is one of those thirst trap people. Is all I'm getting to. Um, you can tell JoJo, his wife, and the other sister have limits. Not Angela. She acts like she has limits, but she doesn't, because she be trying to get screen time, be trying to have the most dramatic things happen, but act like she's unbothered and she's gonna handle this dignified, and she's, you can tell that her wheels are turning on what's next. What do I need to do next? You can see it through her actions. And when they had her stalker on there and made light of that and knew that it was a possibility of him coming, because he's been DMing the whole family in the crew. I mean, the whole family in the actual, not crew as in the workers, but the people on the show. So he's been DMing everybody, these threatening, I'm going to be there, I'm going to come there, I want to be with your sister. And they take no precaution, have no bodyguards there. I guess production that day for we just said, hey, none of the bodyguards need to come to work. Like, I don't know what they think. Well, they think we're stupid. And it's just insulting. But I just wanted to mention how Angela will do anything. Anything for the camera. Anything for the camera. I've been looking at her Bow Wow relationship, and I honestly don't even think she won't Bow Wow. I think Angela's a good actor when she wants something, and she wants to gain notoriety and be more famous of her own right from this show. and she's going to get it by any means necessary. And that all that flirtation with Bow Wow and everything, that's just a storyline because she knows she ain't got nothing else. What else she gonna do? Talk to JoJo and Vanessa for every scene. That's only gonna last for so long. So she couldn't keep two men that didn't wanna fighting over. Um, One blasted her out. If Bow Wow wanted you, if he loves you that much and all that bullshit, why the fuck ain't y'all just together? You know what I'm saying? It's just they acting like something is keeping them so apart, like distance or something like that, but can do scenes together 4 times a week. I just can't take it. I can't take it, and it gets on my damn nerves. So, I wanted to mention that, and I know a lot of y'all don't watch that show because I just started watching that show, but it was just um it was just when the scene with the stalker, like I said, it just blew my mind. How it was like, yeah, he got up there, he made it all the way up there to literally being at the store, and of course Angela wasn't there. Um, but she arrives right after JoJo talks him into intimidates him, scares him away by pretty much, just you know, what you doing around my sister, yo? What's going on, B? You crazy, B? Don't be playing with my sister, B. All that just terrified the poor boy. He ran the hell off. And that's probably true because the shit was terrifying me through the screen. So, he probably did run the hell off because I wanted to run the hell off. So, he probably did. But nonetheless, when you go to the point of hiring a fake stalker. Not saying that the girl ain't got no stalker in real life. I'm sure there has been men that have made her very uncomfortable, but that their man that they had on that show definitely wasn't no damn stalker, because if he was, and that's a very dangerous situation, they would have handled that shit as such. And not having a security guard in sight, and he done told the whole family and everybody mama that he gonna be there, and he done popped up on your ass before, so hell, the stalker probably watching the show like, oh, she wanna play with me like that, and pretend like I did a pop up. Oh, I'll pop up all right. She probably didn't intrigue his ass to really actually pop up on her ass, which is dangerous. So I don't know. I don't like Angela. That's the moral of that story. But girl, I can't really watch Naked and Afraid because they be getting on my nerves with all that whining. I mean, I watch it, but not like faithfully. But I can watch not Married at First Sight. I definitely can't watch that. I see it. Hold on. 90 Day Fiance. I like that. Claudia doesn't watch it either. Wanted to watch the show, but then I learned it was not exciting. Yeah, it. I don't know. We need to quit watching TV altogether. For real, for real. I didn't stop trying to make my medicine. Um, we need to stop doing that for real, for real. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get Elf here because I need to take my medicine and try not to throw up, and that is too much mayonnaise on the sandwich. Ugh. And you know, yeah, try to handle my stomach because this shit is ridiculous. So I enjoyed you guys though. We we had 3 hours and 25 minutes. So at least I won't have y'all up to like 2 in the morning and stuff because I was determined not to do that tonight under any circumstances. And so I'm glad I did not do that. So, um, when is the next time y'all want to try to get together? Um, um, who? You talking about who? Well, who actually go to bed? You talking about me? You asking what I actually go to bed? Cause the answer is hell yeah. I'm in the bed now, and on the bed right here now. And got to take my medicine, move my chair close just in case I got to jump. You know, I got one of the throw up bags right down there. I would say just in case I got to jump up and try to make it to the bathroom to throw up because it's watering in my mouth. I don't understand. What the hell is going on? See, this is how small my nausea pill is. I can't even hold it up. I don't think. Like, it's just that little. So damn little, I can't even get it to. I see you can't even. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's blurry. It's little. There you go. But it makes you stop feeling nauseated though. I dropped it on my. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, but all right, you guys. So when um, damn it, I don't know. I don't want to promise y'all no time, and I know I got like I said we got family coming in, and I gotta go to my cousin's funeral, which her name was Sheena, and she hell no, I dropped too many pills down there. There's somebody tripping. Hold on. Okay. Can't do that again. Can't be trying to tap it in there. That ain't work. Anyway, she was my age. We were extremely close. Coming up, like I mean, like my God, it was just like she was a corny joke teller. Corny, but she thought they were so hilarious. Bless her heart, she thought they were so hilarious. But um, she has 3 children and her husband she left behind, and she she's very pretty to me. She looks just like my aunt, which looks like my mom, which is like I look like my mama sometimes. So we all kind of look alike a little bit, but she was like real yellow. So I mean, we don't look alike, but she was like real yellow, but she looked just like which is yellow too, and I mean yellow. Um, but I do know that's gonna be very hard for me. So I know that's gonna stress me all the way out. So, and like I said, her funeral is Monday. So I give myself to um eh, maybe like Wednesday before I probably feel normal, but or productive again. I'm trying not to miss dropping these things everywhere. Putting it wrong. Okay. Trying to do this one handed. It's not easy. But yeah. So if y'all can pray for me on that situation and pray for my family and pray for her mom. I know y'all don't know her, but just you could just pray for Ashley's family. That's all you gotta do is say to God. Um, because my aunt is really trying to act like she got this in the bag, and how can you? How can you? That's your baby. You know, she was the last one. We are all the last one except for Nevia. She got a little brother. But how can you? You can. That's you can. So let me get my ass off here so I can actually fix these right. Um. So yeah, just pray for my family if you guys don't mind, and give me like I said, give me some time. Um. I'm sorry. What the hell? Um. Give me some time. Be just praying for me because this week, next week is gonna be really hard. You know. So I'd appreciate that. I love you guys very much. Thank you for joining me for my live. Thank you, Claudia. You said I'm proud of myself. I stayed up the entire live. The way my bed set up, I always doze off. Girl, girl. Okay, I feel you. Whenever you're ready for another live, we'll be there. Oh, thank you. Sorry to hear about that, Ashford. We understand. Thank you very much. I love you guys so much. It is, um, y'all are definitely part of my therapy. And I actually do care about y'all, like, for real. Like, not just when, somebody, like, fans yell out, I love you, and they be like, love you too. You're like, no, you don't. But, yeah, no. I actually do care. What the hell is the top to this thing? But, so I'm going to get off here, and I enjoyed you guys, and I'll keep my eye out for topics for when we talk. It might be like I might probably do it. Try it, next weekend again. Because, like I said, give me like till Wednesday, and I'll probably be ready to, talk to people on the phone and interact with life again. So, yeah. So I enjoyed you guys. Thanks for staying up to me with me. This is actually one of the shortest ones we had, even though it's a long one because it's 3 hours, but still. It wasn't 5. Last time was 5. So good night, Tosh. You get some rest too. And I will see you guys next time, okay? Talk to you later. Alright. Um, I can never figure out how to, oh, okay. Okay, talk to y'all later. Okay. Bye bye.